Also, if you have a telescope, Uranus is visible too, just near the. Did I say that near the horizon? I'm going to stick with weather.
Just in the last half hour or so, the flakes have begun to stick a little bit on the asphalt.
200 passengers are being blown on charter flights from the Bahamas to Maryland.
So right now, here's a WGN Morning News exclusive of Secretary of State Alexei Janulius reading a few of the banned license plates allowed.
Some of the rejected license plates submitted for approval this year included eat butt, boner, whoop ass, D's nuts, poopsie, and Iowa sucks.
Exclusive. He read these aloud just for us.
Oh.
What's wrong with Iowa sucks?
Also.
And found the right place to go to get the which box. You still have about 10 to go. But when I saw this, I was like, hey!
PF goes that zany outfit. That zany character.
PF is awesome.
He's our wacky next door neighbor, you know, just pops in. I'll stab you in the fucking neck. Yeah. See you next week.
How do you like that?
How about I skin you and eat your organs while you watch? Also, do you have some sugar I can borrow?
Go.
We're back. Sorry.
Me and Hitman Dan been working hard at the new place.
Yeah, one of you has. I know that.
And found the right place to go to get the which box. You still
What is that thing called when you can't drink milk?
Lactose intolerant.
Lactose and what?
Lactose intolerant.
Okay.
That's when you can't drink milk and stuff. That's how you say it.
Things we do for fun.
Who live in this neighborhood say there was a man here delivering meals when all of a sudden he saw flames coming out of that window. Then he heard someone was still inside and he ran through the front door.
Actually, my husband looked out the window and he said the house across the street was on fire. I didn't believe him because he lies so much.
Who said that? Brenda? No, she only saying that her husband don't be lying. She only saying that because her husband messing with me. They be committing adultery. Well, me and him, but I don't really be committing adultery because I don't even know what adultery is, but he be saying it all the time. I'm single. I love her husband. Look, God said, keep asking and it will be given to you. Keep searching and you will find. Keep knocking and the door will be open to you. I done been out here looking for somebody to let me borrow some drawers, some sugar, and sometimes some dish detergent, and I be knocking at their door. He always come to the door. She don't never want to give me nothing. So baby, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take your man. But I'm sorry the house caught on fire though. That ain't got nothing to do with me. It's just burning and shit.
Yeah, hello.
We're doing it.
Get in here. Come on. We're doing it. BF Live Tuesday? Yes, BF Live Tuesday. Your eyes do not deceive you. How you doing, everybody? It is, in fact, Tuesday, not Monday. Most people might think it's a Monday when you see BF, but we're doing something different here. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
We're doing BF Live Tuesday. Welcome, everybody. How you doing? Did you survive? Did everybody survive? I guess I can take these off now because we survived the eclipse. We're here. Yeah, hope everybody made it. Everybody checked in. We had a lot of fun doing our BF Live regular show on the eclipse day and had some cool-ass photos submitted live. It was a really cool way to experience the eclipse, so that was fun. If you didn't go see that, you can see some cool-ass live pictures, but let's see what we can get into today. People say, BF, you should try to do, we want you more than Monday. We want you Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so let's see if we can get it.
We're doing it.
Let's see what we can figure out, what we can get into. And one of the bros you know is backstage, so let's bring him in here, and let's all get into it together. You know him. He's our bro from the Great White North. Let's say hello to Bobby Nick Haven.
Hey, BF, how's it going?
Hi, brother. How you doing? Thanks for checking in.
No problem. Yeah, I'm not
This is
doing
awesome.
too badly. I
Yeah,
actually woke
doing-
up early this morning.
I know, man.
Thought I'd join you.
First one, only one. I appreciate that. Like I said, I kind of went kind of unannounced. I kind of let you guys know kind of, last minute. I said, I think I'm going to try to do a whole week of shows. And so I'll just throw a show up here every day and see what kind of fun we can get into and see what kind of friends we can get into. We'll do our normal stuff. We'll do the chat family check-in, stuff like that. We're going to do the not so serious news. We'll also get into talking about some of that Lisa Jordana drama that people know from the Dabbleverse and all. But let's see. Yeah, I know you said you talked about that on your show yesterday afternoon because that kind of broke yesterday. So we'll talk about that, how everybody feels about that and the latest on that, some latest stuff on that. But why don't we do it? I think they're all forming in here, Bobby Nick, and we'd love to check in with them. So let's see what we can get into with the chat family check-in. Let's do that. Come on.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right. We're doing it. It's BF Live Tuesday. Let's get in here and see what kind of fun we can get into on a Tuesday. So I'll go to the top of the chat and start off like we always do. BF Live chat family check-in. It's Just a Guest checking in. What's up, Justa? We always say you're number one, and you actually checked in number one today. Shout out to you and Brian Clutter. We got everybody's counting. Brian Clutter's second. How you doing, brother? Tiffany's got third. Everybody's keeping their track there, Bobby Nick. They all checked in with a number when they checked in. It's the bro, it's Dave Daffler checking in. How you doing, Dave Daffler? How you doing? I hope everybody made it through the eclipse well and everything. Let's see. I think we all survived it. Let's see. Happy Tuesday from Buckshot Kid. Dave Daffler says, hey, Buckshot Kid. Tiffany Washington shouting out Dave. Morning, Dave Daffler and everyone. Hello, Dave Daffler. Buckshot is checking in. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? I'm doing a Tuesday show, bro. So let's get together. Let's see what kind of fun we can get into on a Tuesday, everybody, on this great Tuesday afternoon here on the East Coast of the United States. Tokay, the greatly confused. Whoa, deja vu. Wasn't I just here? I'm so wasted. Yeah, what's up, man? Tokay, the greatly confused. Tokay, get back in the box, says Cut of the Jib. Scott Fitzpatrick is checking in the chat. What's up, brother? Come on, man. I'm guessing maybe he's just like kind of rolling over, maybe rolling the sleep out of his eyes. Maybe he'll join us later. I'm just throwing that guess out there since he threw that in there. You're not my dad. Whoa. You're not my dad. Shut up, brah. Tiffany Washington is shouting out the friend Cut of the Jib. And Tiffany Washington is also saying, Scott. Well, maybe Scott will get in here. Scott! Scott's another guy that takes a break from podcasting to podcast. He does a lot of stuff, so we all need to catch a break every now and then. So if he wants to catch up with us later, that would be cool too. No, Tokay, but I have been supporting your lazy butt. You need to get a job. Oh, Jib is, Tokay is living off of Jib, I see. Hey, Tiff.
Yes.
Let's say Tiffany Washington. Is that a thing, Bobby Nick? Living off of him?
He tried to live off me too, but I booted him out.
Cut him off. Got to cut him off. Once again, Scotty getting the shout out. Scott! There you go. Tiffany Washington. Hey, BF. Well, hey, Tiffany Washington. How you doing? Thanks for checking in on this lovely Tuesday. Jib, we are out of peanut butter. Ooh, wait a minute. The Jib or Jif? And Dave Daffler says he's proud to be an American for Americans. That's right. You see the symbol up there. Let's see. Americans for Americans. Tokay, I'm selling your van. Oh, I guess you're not going down live by the river no more. No, that's where I bring all my chicks and dudes. Whoa. I like meeting girls. I like meeting guys. Tiffany says, good afternoon. Look at this, man. I love seeing this. The bro, producer of the Shawnee Zone and a friend of ours, Andy from Ontario. What's up, buddy?
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going, buddy? I appreciate you checking in. Happy Tuesday, man. I'm doing BF Live Tuesday now. Trying to fill some gaps, getting some friends together, giving us a place where we can kind of gather, kind of do a midday thing, maybe every day. I was left below. Hey, Bobby Nick from Tiffany Washington.
Tiffany, good to see you.
Very good. Bobby Salad, you're getting the shout out, love.
Dave.
Excuse me. Let's see how my voice goes. Dave Daffler is saying, hey, Tiffany Washington. And Dave Daffler is saying, hey, to Andy from Ontario. Hack Ride saying, hey, look who's on. That's right. It's your daily dose of BF. Whether you want it or not, you're getting a daily dose of BF all this week. We're going to try to do a series of shows all week and see what kind of fun or trouble we can get into every day here at 12 noon East on the East Coast. I know it's 9 o'clock out there on the West Coast, so if you're just getting your day started, hopefully I can help you do that in a good way. What is up, Hack Ride? And Hack Ride, I'm going to announce, let's do the segue here, since this is perfect, bro. You posted it, so let's put it up here. Look who won the BF Live Hack Ride. The Hack Ride NCAA pool. This guy right here, BF Bobby Fran. Look at this.
Oh,
here you go. I won. I get a free Hack Ride t-shirt.
Very nice.
So I think that's pretty cool. Thank you, Hack Ride. I will say that my computer's ability to pick random sports things is superior to your computer's. So there you go. Because I picked the random, Bobby Nick. I did have to pick the ultimate champion and the points, and I think that's ultimately what did it for me, because if you see the top 5 people, we all picked a Yukon. And so then it comes down to a tiebreaker and points. So I did have to pick the winner and the tiebreaker, the points. So I will take credit for that. I think I picked 134 and the total was 135. So there you go. So Hack Ride, I'll be checking hackride.com, as you can too, and look for all your Hack Ride gear, but I'm getting my shits for free. But go ahead and check out hackride.com and you can check out your gear, that gear there, and see what I'm going to get. Let's see. There's Casey.
I think it's Hack Ride the Demon. HackRideTheDemon.com.
I wasn't prepared with the proper website. Let me see. Is it in here somewhere? That's it. Yes, it is. HackRideTheDemon.com. It's right there. Thank you very much. I'll be checking that out. But yeah, my boy Casey, what did he do? Oh, 15th place. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. We're going to... Sorry, Hack Ride, but it was Hack Ride's doing. It was his pool, but I am the champion. I am the champion. My computer rules all computers and picking games randomly. So there you go. My computer did a better job than theirs. All right. So thank you guys. So I'll be looking for that. So shout out Hack Ride. Good to see you this morning, brother. Already here. Matt, bones up, saying we're doing it. Come on, man. 666, brother.
We're doing it.
Perry was in typical form last night. I was trying to catch up some of that while producing this show today. Hello, BF, bones up, 666 Jagoff, and hello, Bobby Nick. That's Mr. Jagoff to you. Show me the proper respect. That's all I'm saying. Show me the proper respect. Hey, Hack Ride. Let's see. Wait, the big dude. I know that dude. You know that dude? Oh, Andy's checking and saying, oh, hey, Dave Daffler. What's that, buddy?
I said Tokay can go fuck himself.
I know that bit. Wait, big dude. Okay, I was one. Okay, here we go. Tiff Washington getting the love from Hack Ride. Tokay is saying Tom Morello for life. Hack Ride. Now wait a minute. Tokay are you telling me that Tokay likes Rage Against the Machine and Tom Morello, but Cut of the Jib does not? Is this what I'm hearing?
That's a possibility.
Is that a possibility? Because he's saying Tom Morello for life, but I've heard somebody say they wasn't a biggest fan of Rage Against the Machine. So I don't know if there's a conflict of interest there or what's going on. Let's see. Clauder getting the love from Dave Daffler. Tokay says, Cut of the Jib says to Tokay, I'm going to let Jake barbecue you if you keep it up. Jake, we had a good time with him yesterday. He finally caught up with us.
What's up, guys?
He probably don't know I'm on yet today, so don't tell him, everybody, because he'll be wanting the link real soon. And speaking of links, there's my link tree running. My Stream Elements bot is running kind of all of my automatic links. And one of my link tree, you can catch up with all my social medias right there by clicking on that. It's Baroness Fahrenheit checking in, saying we survived the eclipse. There you go. We're here, and I figured, well, if we're alive and we survived, I should do a BF Live, and let's see how everybody made it through. It was really cool, Bobby and Nick. I really didn't anticipate Bybee kicking in pictures, Scott Fitzpatrick and Stormy and all. And we kind of had this sense, and I think Brian Clauder, a couple different people did. So much was happening live, and I was pulling so much information in yesterday. But it was a real fun way to kind of keep up with the eclipse, and I think it was better because there wasn't really much to see out here, So it was kind of neat seeing all the different point of view. So it felt like we were doing like a live impromptu kind of a eclipse show that we didn't plan, man. It was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Very cool. We got some good ass pictures. So we survived the eclipse. So I'm glad you're here that we survived. At Cut of the Jib from Dave Daffler. Dave Daffler saying hi, Baroness. So change that screen. Hey, Dave from Baroness. Let's see. The Stream Elements bot is running once again. Congratulations to the Buffalo. That's right. What's my saying? It says Buffalo on it. There you go. Thank you very much. Thank you, Just the Guest. Yes,
is that really a buffalo?
That's what it's supposed to be. It sounds like his buffalo got shot, doesn't it? Yeah. I spent hours in study, and I got 17 out of 20. Let's see. Is that what you said? Let's see. Good for you, BF, with the win. That's right. My computer has superior random picking ability. Went down with my ducks. Yeah, you live by the duck and die by the duck, I guess, Hack Ride. Next year, we will do women's as well. Okay. Yeah, man. I must say, like that Caitlin Clark did kind of spark more interest in the game, like the South Carolina coach said that ultimately defeated her team, defeated Iowa. But yeah, she put a lot of light on the sport, and she gave her props for that. And she's probably going to put a lot more light on the WNBA if that can be done, if that's a thing. Maybe ignite that. But yeah, it might be. Maybe we'll see if it's more exciting to watch the women's game tournament next year after kind of what went down this year. Donkey Kongton's checking in, yo. Phones up and 666, yo. How you doing? PCL fam. BRB. All right, Dave. Let's see. There he is. He knows what's up.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man? How'd you do, man? Yeah, speaking of what's up. Hey, Alexa, off the clock, Alexa, how you doing? Want to say hello to everybody? Let's see.
Hello, everybody. I hope all you whiny bitches survived Eclipse Day.
Damn, why you gotta go like that, Alexa? Damn. All right, they whined a little bit. Maybe they thought the Earth was going to end or something, but they all here and they survived Eclipse Day. That was off the clock. Alexa checking in, her wise ass. Let's see, BF Live Discord. Wait a minute, that's a fan Discord. Cease and desist, not authorized. Cease and desist. Let's see.
Unofficial.
Goober One says the Elisa Giordano vid is good for a laugh, Bobbies. Yeah, thank you, buddy. We can get into that. Maybe we can get into that now before we do the not so serious news, because that's kind of is more some breaking news and it's kind of some wild stuff. So, Bobby, Nick, I'm going to just say this for the people that just fill in some gaps. I like filling in the gaps because I know we all come from different radio and podcast backgrounds. And so Elisa Giordano, you and I know as being as fans of Howard Stern's show, right? She kind of introduced herself to that whole Howard Stern where she thought herself as a singer and was trying to get famous, right?
Right. Yeah. She was riding coattails of Benji Bronk. for a while.
Yeah, so
there.
she would submit songs and things like this, and she really thought herself the next big thing. And then so ultimately she was kind of clinging to the show so much, and then all of a sudden this odd relationship that no one saw coming would be Benji Bronk, like one of the kind of let's say he's a husky guy, one of the huskier producers or kind of co-host on the Howard Stern show, kind of attached herself to them, and we thought it was kind of the goof. At least I did, Bobby Nick, for the longest time, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it seems like.
She's quite attractive, right?
Yeah, I mean, and well, let's face it, he's just not. He is not, and
Tale of Two Cities, yes.
I think he probably knew he was being used, but she definitely used him.
Yeah, it seemed like a mutual friends with benefits kind of relationship.
Right.
Like I get to have a hot chick on my arm and you get the rub off of being on the Howard Stern show. And that's what it seemed like she really wanted at the time. So that's how we first got to know Elisa Jordana. And then she went out there. I think her and Benji ultimately broke up. Like they were getting quite serious and it almost turned into talks of marriage. And I think when it ultimately got serious, Benji I don't think he had the self-esteem to go through with her, or maybe she saw that maybe she wasn't the one or whatever reasons. They just never got together and they went their separate ways. And then we heard about her was on like this Kermit and Friends podcast, and she was out there doing a podcast thing like some other people, right?
Yeah, and then we found out she was with Andy Dick.
And Andy Dick, right? That was another one. Just giving an idea of kind of her circuit and all. And then we've seen her recently doing that stuff. Recently doing stuff with Tan Mom and everything, and she even had like an appearance on the Levyverse. So she's kind of like worked her way kind of into this orbit. So that's how we all got to know her. Well, then all of a sudden yesterday, at the end of kind of as the day was winding down, kind of early evening as the sun was going down, we got these reports that this video started popping up all over my Twitter and X about Elisa Jordana and this fight in a car. And I will warn you, it's quite violent and quite graphic, and we can watch it and we can kind of come to our own conclusions, because I, for one, I was raised that you never lay your hands on a woman, but I understand that there are limits to certain people, especially if you're being abused by it. So we can kind of talk all about the ins and outs of that. But let me pull up that video, and then we'll talk about kind of where this all stands. So this is like a 2-minute 45-second video of her car in the camera on. So let me go up to here. Let's see. We got that on. Let me take that comment off. We'll watch that Guru one. Welcome. Thank you. Star that. Take that off. And let's watch this video. This is the Elisa Jordana incident that started leaking, coming out yesterday afternoon. And this is supposed to be like her, one of her pay pigs, they refer to him. Right, Bobby Nick?
Well, I'll tell you something about this guy.
Okay.
This guy entered her world like 4 or 5 months ago, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and he's the son of a very rich man, and I guess he's given her like $2 million.
Okay, wow, that's a lot.
And another thing you need to know is that they entered into a relationship, but she made him sign a contract that there's no sexual contact for the first year of the relationship, and he was still stupid enough to give her $2 million.
Damn, man, it just shows you these guys are out there, man. And so when you get a woman with that motivation and a man with that motivation, this is what you get when these two types of people meet. So I'm going to roll this right here, and you see what some things that this is what went down yesterday, or at least the video came out yesterday. Let's watch this.
Hi, Sarah. How are you? How are you, Sarah?
I got him.
Hi. Nudes and different sentences that he.
Sarah, I'm sorry about this.
Oh, now notice he has glasses on and a hat at this point. And look, she just whapped him like right in the face. Let's go back a little bit on that.
Oh yeah.
Hi. Nudes and different sentences that he.
Sarah, I'm sorry about this.
Don't talk.
Square in the nose, man. That could have broke that shit.
Yes, Sarah, we're really sorry about this. I'm sending him your way today. So don't worry. But yeah, so yeah, he's coming. Don't worry, he's coming home.
Elisa. She just like almost broke my nose. She's gonna get arrested.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Fuck you, cunt. Next time you fucking touch me, I'll fucking dick you. You understand?
I agree with that.
Hey, no, Sarah, hang up. These idiots. She posted your fucking number in her cancer Discord, and I would just be polite. Yeah, touch me and I fucking dick your dumbass bitch. I'll fucking dick you.
Elisa. Yes.
As a woman,
The
I have
dumb
a
cunt,
medically
Sarah, the
crisis
dumb
child. I
retard
have
in
to
the
have my
middle of a
phone
stream
on.
session.
Can you please
She
delete my
took-
number from the chat?
No, she's a fucking insane person. She's a fucking
I would stop
50-year-old
talking about
dumb cunt
oh,
in the
I'm
middle of the
15.
street
Okay,
dancing.
Yeah, Sarah, I heard you had a
Yeah.
kid when you were 16. That's what he told me about you.
Yeah, she had
and he
a
said you're a
kid.
dumb
Now look, his
Mexican.
nose is red.
And he said you keep
Yeah.
showing up. And he said
I mean, it looks like instantly like broken or at least, contusion something. It looks, he took a shot.
Can you delete the number, please?
Pull over, dumb cunt.
Now it gets crazy.
Pull over, dumb cunt.
No, please don't. All right, I'll stop. Okay, I'll stop.
Pull over.
Okay, I will.
Pull over, dumb cunt.
Please don't. No, I'm sorry.
No, call 911, Sarah. Call 911.
Like you see, it's quite graphic, as you can tell, Bobby Nick. I know. You said you watched it yesterday.
Yeah, I've actually watched this about 6 or 7 times.
No, please, I'm so sorry. Please let
Oh,
me
you're
go.
sorry. Right? Get the fuck
Okay,
out
I'm
of
getting
here.
out. I'm getting out. He's killing me. No! Okay, I'm getting out.
What's up, guys?
And so then this guy pulls over, and it looks like she tells him that she's getting her ass beat. And look, he gets in, the phone's still running. I'm guessing that's her live because she's always the one doing the IRL stream. So, boom, and there you go. And that's the end of that, Bobby Nick. So that was crazy.
It was done. That stream actually went on. Like, it was just spinning like that for hours and hours.
Because nobody knew, actually shut it down. Well,
No.
I stole this from Jake. I'm sorry, Bobby Nick. I stole it. We were watching
Jake,
it
the
first.
only reason it was on your show yesterday was because I played it. You wouldn't play it, remember? Remember, Jake? Remember?
There you go.
And then I convinced you to play it. So calm down. Nobody's stealing nothing from you.
Well, it's kind of silly in that nobody really owns a story and exactly.
Yeah,
people,
exactly.
People are going to talk about shit, Jake. But there you go. Jake got the exclusive from Elisa, apparently. You want to laugh? Watch Stuttering John trying to find the punch part of the video. As I was doing production yesterday, I think the guys they were making cracking on Stuttering John for trying, because he never does any production. He always finds shit on the air and struggle. Guru One saying crazy more than attractive. 100%. I mean, I will give her props. She is one of those ones that needs to be made up, Bobby Nick, but especially attractive in comparison, like you said, to Benji Bronk, right? Who was kind of on the opposite end of that spectrum. So let's see. I deleted the Bobby Fran Discord. There you go. That's cool. Right, BF. But he seemed a bit light in the loafers. That's funny that you say that, Guru. So I'm not the only one that kind of had that impression. He didn't seem like the most masculine man, and he seemed like he was very sheepish, Bobby Nick, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I just don't understand why he just didn't get out of the car and fucking.
Hello,
Well, you know those loafers got awfully heavy after he kept like kind of taking that abuse, and she kept doing that fake threat and then saying dumb shit and all. So it seems. I mean, I wasn't in the situation, but do you think that that his reaction was justified based on what was going on in that before that?
I've struggled with this. Honestly, she's a piece of shit for hitting him.
Yeah, in the first place, that first shot in the nose was unnecessary because all he said was "I'm sorry, Anna" or something, and pop, she got him right across the nose. So that's what I think.
Did he need to take it as far as he did? I don't think so.
That's the whole thing. But then if you're in an abusive situation and that's it's mutual abuse, and then who knows when somebody's going to snap.
All I know is she's the one who got arrested yesterday. And
so good point in that. So there you go. Thank you for
her
mentioning
mugshot
that.
is out there and everything. I mean,
there you go. I'm sorry, Jake, if you did this too. But if you guys, I'm sorry, Bob and Nick, if you did this. But I found it too, buddy. I'm sorry. There you go. Right here it is. Yes. Later on that night, I was looking on the internet and here I saw this. Now here you go. It's public record. So it says she was arrested for battery, touch or strike. It says original bond, no money, current bond, no money. So maybe she got recogged on her own recognizances, as they say. And there's her booking video right there. I mean, her picture right there, mugshot, if you will. So there you go. Yes, Jake. So she was arrested. They are both sunburnt. You're right about that. They're both sunburnt. Hello, Stream Melons. Hi, Stream Melons. How you doing? From Buckshot. She got into some random white van. Yeah, that was kind of a weird way to kind of end that thing. Like she was like literally the damsel in distress, right?
Yeah, like who gets into a van though? Jesus.
Yeah, that seemed quite right. That seemed like a weird, weirder ending to an even weirder situation. Let's see. Jake. Let's see. And what else we got here? Donkey Kong says, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's right.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Shorts equals black women. Yeah, that's right. That's her name. Yeah. Her government name got out there. Yeah. Jordana. She goes by at least Shorts. So there you go. Alex says she probably trashed it. You trashed my kids. Why'd you trash his kids? Yeah, so that kind of went down yesterday. So that was kind of surprising. So then, right, yeah, I'm sure all the shows that kind of are in this whatever we call Dabbleverse, or report on it like you guys did. You guys talked about it on Lunatic Lounge. Jake talked about it. All the different shows are talking about it. I'm sure Jake, hang on tight, buddy, because more shows today and this afternoon will be talking about this event because it is kind of a event to note in this Dabbleverse, if you will.
Yeah, it's an event in the Dabbleverse, so that's what happens, Jake. People cover it. Everybody's covering it, Jake.
Mm-hmm. There you go. All right, let's see. We did that. Well, now we did a kind of a serious note because life is life, but we like to have fun here on BF Live. Let's see, what's it? People in glass erasers. That's right.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I had a feeling something eventually was going to go down like this with her. She's not a good person. She just, for me, she's just too much of a hothead,
Yeah, well, we saw a little evidence of her volatility when she kind of had that little skirmish with Bob Levy, right?
Right, yeah. I mean, she had no reason to go after him at all, and all of a sudden, just boom, she flipped out, and so he flipped out right back on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If somebody comes at you like that, I guess you can't fault Bob for retaliating at her like that. Yeah. So she has shown these signs of this volatility before. So yeah, when you get kind of when wackos meet wackos, I hope they didn't have kids. Yes. Let's hope for the world that they didn't procreate. Yep. So that's some of the more, we call it serious news. I guess that could be more serious news, but it's kind of silly in this universe that two basically privileged people are kind of smacking on each other for lack of anything better to do. I think Stutter and John's going to attack Melton on Hackamania at Hackamania. Uh-oh. You think so? I don't know.
He's too much of a pussy.
Is Hackamania going down? Is he? And Christ, and we saw the dynamic. We know that John is a slight man. Like he was one among the shortest guys there, and Melton is quite the opposite. Melton is a biggin. He's a husky one. I'm sure he wore the husky pants when he was in middle school and high school. So yeah, I don't think that would be kind of wise for Stuttering John. I'm not saying that he wouldn't do the whole fake, you better hold me back, guys better, lucky these guys are holding me back thing and kind of make a scene. But I don't think it would end well for him if Melton got his hands on him. He's got that certain strength, if you know what I mean. I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner with her IRL streaming the craziness all the time. Yeah, and just like a week or 2 weeks ago, she had just done a thing with our friend Tan Mom, right?
Yeah, I think so.
They were hanging out. I saw her online. Yeah.
Shit, am I frozen?
I don't think so. Nope. I can. Well, I can hear you. No, you're not moving.
I gotta go out and come back in. I'll be right back.
Well, come on back in. That's cool. Yeah, so that went down. So it's Bobby Solo, quite literally. Shout out to the 26, 27 people in here that are watching BF Live. It's the midday hang, because it's midday on the East Coast, but it might be early morning for you out there on the West Coast. Might be the 9 o'clock hour. But I hope you're having fun getting your day started here on BF Live. We took care of the Dabbleverse drama, like I said. But why don't we get into something I like to do here? Because you can get your heavy news from all of your other news outlets like CNN and Fox and what have you. But here we like to do the BF Live not so serious news. So let's see what's going on in the world of the BF Live not so serious news. That's right. It's the BF Live Not So Serious News. And one of the things I love about this chat family, I love that we literally have people from all over the world watching either live or after the fact, watching BF Live. And one of them is Guru One, and he's saying it's 12:35 a.m. here, so a full 12 hours ahead. So I hope you're doing well. Thanks for staying up this late. So we have people just starting their day, we have people in the middle of their day, and we have people at the end of their day, literally all around the world. And I think that's one of the coolest things, that we're all together right here, right now. He's got the Z's. I hope that means that you're tired and you're not bored with the show. Let's see. I'm smoking before a wake later. Oh, really? Smoking or speaking? I don't know. Yeah. I've done that too. You gotta get right if you gotta go to those wakes, especially if you got some family around and you're dealing with heavy stuff. So if you're smoking before a wake, I can't say that I blame you. Why don't we get into some of this BF Live Not So Serious news that we like to do here in our first BF Live Not So Serious news story, Bobby Nick. It says, I can't believe this. I thought this was basically every day that ends with Y in Florida. It says Florida woman finds nearly 8-foot alligator inside her home, Bobby Nick.
Oh,
I just assume living in Florida, this would kind of be a daily occurrence, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know quite a few people in Florida now, and they don't seem to come crying to me every couple of weeks saying, "Oh, I ran into an alligator.
Yeah,
Alligator bit my leg off." So I don't know. Maybe it's maybe it's not as much of a
not as prevalent as I thought, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it says a Florida woman had to call 911 to get help ejecting an unwanted house guest, a nearly 8-foot alligator. Mary Hollenbach said she was at her home in Venice, Grand Palm community when she heard banging at her front door. I wonder how that. At her front door, her front screen door. I thought it was somebody else who didn't live here trying to get into the wrong house, Hollenbach told WTVT-TV. I got off the couch and came around the door prepared to say, "You're in the wrong place." Hollenbach said she had two thoughts when she saw the actual source of the sound. One is, "Oh my gosh, I have an alligator in my house." And number two is, "Oh my gosh, I have an alligator in my house. How am I going to get rid of him?" Hollenbach called 911 and it ended up taking a combined efforts of several Sarasota County Sheriff's deputies and Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission officers to get the 7'11" alligator out of the house. The homeowner said the gator must have traveled from a nearby pond to force its way through the door. And she goes quoted as saying, "He had to go through 2 yards, cross the street, and come into my house, but nobody saw him. And it's very surprising," she said. So like I said, I figured that was just kind of an everyday occurrence in Florida, because that would be one of my fears, Bobby Nick, would be like the difference in wildlife living in Florida. I don't imagine you have what kind of, being up in a colder environment, do you have to worry about like bears and deers? Do you have to encounter anything when you kind of travel out and about?
You kind of have to. I mean, most of the bears around, they'll go away if you're driving. They're pretty timid, unless they're really hungry.
Yeah.
They'll leave. But for the most part, just stay in your car. If you're.
Well, I wonder if you live in the area, because I know I live here in the Mid-Atlantic, and Pennsylvania is a close by state, and they have quite a heavy bear population, to where many of the residents have daily encounters with bear and deers, like coming into their front yard and on. That's kind of the biggest thing I fear about living in those kind of areas with concentrations of wildlife that might surprise me. So try to avoid those areas. But let's see. In our second story, I got another story here for the BF Live Not So Serious news. This is kind of a humorous way. It's a shoplifting story, but the way the person got apprehended was kind of funny. Shoplifter chased by police on horses in Mexico, video shows.
Oh.
All right, let's see. Let's read this one. I'll show you the video. Let me read the article first, and then we'll watch it. It says, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Police in New Mexico had all the horsepower in this chase. A shoplifter was detained outside of Walgreens this month after trying to outrun a horse-mounted police officer. Albuquerque police body cam video shows a dark brown horse trotting through a parking lot behind a man in black clothing. The horse catches up to him within seconds. "It wasn't me," the man yells as he leads the horse and police officer into the street, stopping traffic. The man then finds himself surrounded when 2 more police officers on horses arrive at the scene, the video shows. one of the officers dismounts from his horse and handcuffs the man who has been charged with stealing $230 worth of merchandise from Walgreens, according to the Albuquerque Police Department. So I'm going to watch this. Let's watch this video right here. This is police cam video of the arrest going down. Oh, after these messages, of course. Let's see.
Get your taxes done with
Let's see. So this will be should be a funny video about it.
Guaranteed. Get
Oh.
TurboTax
When's this goddamn commercial's over?
I know. Here we go.
Dude, he stole something? Come on. Hey, stop. You're being detained. Albuquerque police. Stop. You're being detained. Stop. Albuquerque police. You are being detained.
Oh, this is great.
Chasing my dude.
Stop. You're being detained.
Watch this. Look, but then he goes in the street, bro.
Stop. Albuquerque police, stop.
It wasn't me. Saying that Shaggy. That's my Shaggy defense. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Get on the ground. You're being detained.
Get down on the fucking ground.
Get out of the road.
Motherfucker. Yeah.
Sure this is in Canada?
This is Albuquerque, New Mexico, Bobby Nick. Look, it looks Canadian though, right? It has that mounted police vibe, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Apparently, look, there you go. According to the Albuquerque Police Department, the man was charged with stealing $230 worth of merchandise from the Walgreens store. Albuquerque, New Mexico. There you go. So that's one way again. That's our second story in the BF Live Not So Serious News. All right, let's see what the people are saying in here. Of course, we're going back to the sneezing. You're smoking before the wake. Yeah, got to go to bed. Sorry, boys. Well, thanks for joining us, Guru. Thanks for letting us know, man, because it's just cool. It's just cool to know that you're enjoying BF Live from another place in the world at another time. So you enjoy the rest of your night and have a great day tomorrow. Sweet dreams. Peace out. Later, Guru. Appreciate you being here. Tiffany says, getting fired now and then easier to maintain later. Okay. Yes, it's easy, right? If you can maintain later, if you get fired up now. First time I've seen a coyote was in Toronto. Really? There you go. That's what you got to worry about. Not gators, you got to worry about coyotes and stuff up there. Then stay away from Ohio. We have bears, coyotes, and more. Oh my. You have lions and tigers? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I don't like areas where you get surprised by the wildlife in the morning. This is a Bad Meat remake of True Lies. True Lies. And there's the Baroness giving a little laugh right there. All right, that's cool. Let's keep going with the BF. Yes.
You know what? I got a story for you that kind of fits in with this. Yesterday we had Wendy Pack on our show, and all of a sudden she just disappeared, and then she messaged me. She's like, I'll be back in a bit. I'm going out to get some, hustle for some money,
Really?
That's what she was going to do.
Okay.
And then she said she went out and then she couldn't find anything and nobody would give her anything. So she went to a store, she went to a grocery store, and she sent me a picture of a freezer full of Stouffer's. She had 19 boxes of Stouffer's.
Did she find a sale or a dump, or was it a
no?
dumpster sale?
She said she stole it. She stole it from the store.
Really? So she just packed it up. I wonder what her method was. Did she just walk out with a cart, put it in her shirt? What the hell is Wendy up to?
Put it under something. I don't know.
Wow, Wendy has always been desperate and had some game. I mean, we've known her to dumpster dive. We've known her to go out and hustle for money on Walmart parking lots, and then go try to win some more money by going some scratch off lottery tickets. I mean, Wendy has some serious game, and so it's kind of hard to tell what is just her normal game and if she's kind of really in a bad way. Bobby, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Wendy is my buddy, and I'm one of her many mods. Well, that's cool, Baroness. We love Wendy, awesome. And right, Wendy is a hustler. Yes,
that's
we've had.
Right.
We were fortunate enough to have Wendy right here on BF Live, and we kind of did a retrospective of her, going back to her days of the Howard Stern show, and when they visited her from Howard TV in Florida, John Lieberman, all that stuff. So yeah, we're longtime friends, and certainly that. But buddy Bobby Nick is one of Wendy's best friends, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I see you guys hanging out in the lounge. I see them on social media. And I see people say, "How did you get her in here?" That's your friend. That's your girl. You know, Wendy loves hanging out. Right?
Yeah, people think I have to give her money or something. No, she's asked me to come on the show.
That's right. That's Buddy right there. Yeah, Baroness. I can't remember the number of it right now, but we had a great time. Stormy made the connection and got Wendy to come on the show. We tried one day, so there was one I put out there and she didn't show up because she slept through it. But then I think she finally did show up the following week, and we had a great time, like going back and reliving her days before the Howard Stern show, because Wendy's been in this game a long time, and that was the purpose of having her on. I wanted to show people that Wendy isn't just a new personality around here. She's been at this game longer than any of us, and she's been like calling into like her local radio shows even before the Howard Stern show, right, Bobby Nick?
Yeah, I mean,
that's what we learned.
Yeah, since like 98 or something like that.
Yeah, very, very early. Yeah, she called into the local Florida radio shows, and so she's quite. And she said when she was on BF Live that she still has a relationship with some of those local shows, and still calls in to this day. So so and we all know that she just had like a little kind of reunion, kind of didn't a call in thing with the Howard Stern show, right?
Yeah. Well, and they sent her.
Right, that thing. That's what I was talking about.
To meet
England.
Robert England,
Robert England. That was really
who
cool.
Plays Freddy, Freddy Krueger.
Right.
Her favorite, her
favorite.
Her favorite horror guy. So, that man, I watched that and I almost cried. Because she got to live out, a little
Yeah, it was really cool and she was doing lines with him and everything. Wolfie said that Robert England was cool as shit with her, and it was only supposed to be 15 minutes, and it ended up spending like an hour and a half with her or more, I think he said.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible.
So that was really cool. I know that Bobby Nick shared that when it was going down. So give people your handle on Twitter, X there, Bobby, if they want to check you out on Twitter and look for that.
At
BAH, right?
BAH Bobby H. Yeah.
BAH Bobby H. Yeah, so there's some stuff out there. Wendy's our friend. We love us some Wendy. So there you go, Baroness. Donkey Kongington says, I had a wino uncle that would have $1,000 in his shoe and would still be out there panhandling. Some people never stop the hustle. And that's kind of what I was getting at, is that Wendy's had game for a long time. So I don't know how much of this is instinct and how much of this is actual need. But we all try to accommodate her either way, because when you can't read it, you just make sure we provide for her and try to take care of her the best we can. Bobby, even you sacrifice your beard for a super chat, right?
That's right. I sacrificed my beard, and also the other night somebody offered $100 for me to sing a Taylor Swift song, so I did a karaoke version of a Taylor Swift song for Wendy, and I failed miserably, but at least Wendy got $100. So
that's awesome. See, that's what we do. That's fun. How much love Buddy and we have for Wendy. So yeah, if you ever see Wendy and Bobby Nick, or AK, she calls him Buddy. Hi, Buddy. She still call you Buddy?
No, she hasn't called me that in a while.
Yeah, well, you were Buddy at first, boy.
Yeah, I was.
Hey, Buddy, we're gonna get together later on, Buddy. Okay, Buddy. And she hit you with that Buddy boy. You couldn't refuse her. So there you go. Baron is saying nice. That's cool. That's what I love about this shit, man. I like making all these connections and letting people, because we all kind of know each other loosely or know all these universes loosely, and so I love when these things collide and we can talk about them and have fun with them. That's what this shit's all about.
And the thing is, now that I met Wendy, she's has such great friends too. So I met a whole bunch of other people that are awesome. Yeah. Awesome people.
That's cool. Yes, Wendy has a universe for sure. And you can catch her like many nights. What she goes, Chucky Want Play? Is that what she's doing under lately on YouTube?
Chucky Want Play, Care Bear.
I heard her say Care Bear the other day. Like, she told Hack Ride during a live, I'm going to be doing a live on Care Bear. And I'm like, wait a minute. I hadn't heard of Care Bear yet.
Yeah. She's got a bunch of channels, man.
So, yeah, I can't say you ever, we know her as the Wendy Pack. So there's just a couple of them we can get off the top of the head. So, might not never know what name it's under, but Wendy's always out there doing something, normally quite late at night here on the East Coast, because she's East Coast girl like myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You guys go into all the late night hours. She doesn't seem like she really gets rolling until like midnight or so, from what I can tell.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes not till 2 a.m, yeah.
Let's see. Donkey Kongington says, I only found out about the Dabbleverse about 11 months ago when Levy went on LOS, Legion of Skanks, but I sometimes wonder if she's even retarded. Well, as long as I know her, she's certainly a slow adult, as they kind of converted to the more politically correct term. But right. So that's what we always say that about our friends, our great friends that we know on the spectrum, that people always go right thinking that they're stupid, and that's just not true. They just operate on a different level, and sometimes they operate on a different level of wisdom and knowledge, and they have game, as we like to say, that they're not as dumb as ignorant people like us would claim them to be. So I think that's only our own ignorance that make people think that are on the spectrum are actually dumb when they're not, are not. When Electra and I were working with Wendy, we told her a little No Filter and Bobby, and we are proud we had a small thing to do with getting these two rock stars together. That's what we're doing, man. That's what we're doing, is that we're putting all this shit together like we talked about, and I think Baroness agrees, is that's what's going. We're just friends. We all hang out and we kind of just roll like party to party, show to show, and get to know each other organically. And the good people stick, and hopefully the bad ones fall off to the wayside. So
yeah, exactly.
That was cool. Yeah, but that's neat. I like how all these communities connect. It's cool as shit, man. Cheers to Hack Ride. There you go. Awesome shit. All right, well, I kind of got this next story, hoping, Scott, I hope, even if you can't be here, buddy, I understand, but hopefully you're watching, because you said something yesterday about a message in a bottle story, because we did the other bottle story on the beach about the trash on the beach. And so I said, I'm sure there's plenty of message in the bottle stories. Let me go find one of them. So I have one right here, and it's kind of an interesting one about the message and the kind of the bottle itself. So it's a kind of a news report. It's about 2 minutes long, but I'm going to run that for you. And this is for my boy Scott, who was talking about. So I wonder if anybody has found a message in the bottle recently. Let's go to this one. Here we go.
The story we first told you about yesterday, one that reads like a movie script. Woman writes a message in a bottle and sends it off to sea from Ireland. Then a New Jersey man and his family find it while picking up trash on the beach in Wildwood.
Yeah, it took exactly 1,500 days for that bottle to get from one set of hands to the other. But get this morning, the message sender and the bottle finder finally found each other. Alicia Vitarelli has their transatlantic meeting.
Hi, Frank.
How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm very well. I'm a bit in shock.
You are. We're in total shock over here.
This is the moment Frank Bolger finally connected with Aoife Byrne, more than 3,000 miles away in Bray, Ireland.
I'm kind of not obsessed, but I'm very interested in messages in bottles, to be honest.
When Aoife first reached out to Frank, he was a little skeptical.
I emailed her back and said, can you send me some pictures and some writing samples?
And there was the proof. Frank found Aoife's message in a bottle last week, clearing garbage from the beach near 14th Street in Wildwood.
That's the size of the bottle.
It's so teeny. Aoife sent it to sea in Ireland on July 17th, 2019.
4 years later, it makes
Yeah.
its way to New Jersey.
Yeah, to one of the most Irish parts of Wildwood, it landed North Wildwood, which is heavily Irish American.
Wow.
Frank's search for the sender went viral, making its way across the globe.
Almost every station in Ireland is running it or called us.
Until finally they tracked down the mystery message writer.
I couldn't believe it. I never thought we would find her.
The author of the now famous message in a bottle that traveled all the way from Ireland's emerald shores to our Jersey Shore.
Why do you think that the world loves this story so much?
Because the world's searching for something good.
Yeah.
We need
How
good
about
right
that?
now.
Isn't that the truth?
Say
I
word,
told
son.
Frank, it sounds like it's time for a trip to Ireland. He told me, hey, we already have a place to stay. Alicia Vitarelli, Channel 6, Action News.
Boom, there you go. I thought that was a cool story, in that we've probably seen some news reports, or hey, an actual message in a bottle was found. But I like that story, in that they kind of reached out and kind of found each other and kind of made that ultimate connection and kind of know who each other are, maybe in a way that they otherwise wouldn't have in the past.
Right. I
Really
mean,
cool.
yeah. Before, if you'd find a message in a bottle, you wouldn't be able to ever find it, who the person was. But now with the internet and stuff like that,
Was it a Yoo-hoo
probably not
bottle? or
too
something?
hard.
Was it a Yoo-hoo bottle? I don't know. I don't know if it was a Yoo-hoo bottle. It looked like a tiny bottle. Hackride says, find that Irish C-U-N-T, for littering in America. Yeah, long distance littering. Long distance littering. There's got to be a ticket for that or something. Wildwood Crest is exit 3 on the Garden State Parkway. Thanks, Dave Daffler. Somebody's back with some traffic. It's Dave Daffler with the traffic information. Hey, everybody. Wildwood Crest, exit 3 on the Garden State Parkway is a little heavy right now. And let's see, hopefully somebody is on. It's my friend American Cupcake checking in. Come on, man.
Cupcake.
Hope you're being safe out there on the roads of America. Dave Daffler's in here with the traffic report. Dave Daffler's getting the shout out love from Cupcake. Cupcake is getting reciprocated from Dave. Hi, Cupcake from Tiffany. Hope she gets fined for littering. Man, you and Hack Rider are on the same tip on that buckshot. Fuck that. I just couldn't for littering in my country. I found a string of balloons tied together with a card that said, "We released these balloons on our wedding day. If you find these, please contact us and let us know how far our love has flown." Wasn't that guy? So did you do it, Donkey Kongton, or did you throw it away? What'd you do? Like, screw them, forget it. Did you charge him for littering? Hey, man, that's like heavy littering. Oh, man, thank you, bro. I appreciate this. Right on top. Dave, thank you, brother, showing up and say, gotta pop the cherry here. Well, thank you, cherry popping daddy.
Ooh, I felt that one.
Hello.
She's my cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
Thank you, Dave Daffler, for the $10. Cherry pop, sir. There you go. Let's see what else we got. I got another for that. Pop that bitch. Donkey Kongton says, I never got a response back from the balloon litterers. They really trying to cut down on that recently in the States. They don't want people releasing these Mylar balloons with the helium because they say the birds can get tangled in them and choke them and things of this nature.
Yeah.
Has flown, American Cupcake has flown, just dropped off a delivery to the cargo area of the Miami International Airport. Now I'm going to one of my favorite China buffets in Miami, Razzo Seafood. Go ahead, American Cupcake. You can catch him out. I follow him. Go ahead, buddy. What's that?
What's it called?
He's going to China buffets. Oh, China buffet is like it's like kind of a semi-loose chain. It's basically a all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. You can go, the egg roll you want, fried rice, everything, Bobby, Nick, everything you want. China buffet, yeah, it's just basically a Chinese food buffet, like on a mega scale, like you wouldn't believe it. OMFG says Dave Daffler. I skipped your response. Wait a minute, did I? Or you said? Oh, wait a minute. He says, I sent a letter that said, I found your string of balloons tied around my pet duck's neck, strangled to death. Son of a bitch. See, there we go. Now I got your response. See, that's what I think of too. Oop. And that's why they kind of frown on. They kind of frown on that for that very reason. So they're trying to discourage people from doing that here in the States. Never got the response back. You got your flown cargo. There you go. I got your message back, so we're all caught up with that. So let's take a moment. Let's take a moment for my brand here. Let's take a moment for something I like to call Bob's. And now it's time for, take this down. Oh, my shit. It's time for Bobservations. And now it's time for Bobservations. Picking gross stuff out of your eye in public and looking at it is socially acceptable. Yet, picking gross stuff out of your nose in public and looking at it isn't. And that was today's Bobservation. What do you think about it? Don't you find that? I find that disturbing and perplexing in a way, and that like sometimes I'll be out in public and I'll notice you see somebody like doing this, like really going for it, right, Bobby Nick? You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Like going for their eye, and then we don't like. I see it. It really takes a while for somebody to be doing this, and finally I go, man, like that's really gross. And if somebody was doing that to their nose, it's like socially not acceptable. But for some reason, we'll sit in public and we're like, I'm okay with this. I'm good with this. And you'll see, and the people will look at it and everything. So every now and then it grosses me out just as much as people picking their nose, Bobby Nick. So,
well, I can tell you, it still doesn't gross me out as much as picking your nose because I don't know.
But you're still picking gross shit out of your body and looking at it.
That is true, but I don't know. Right? There's just something about the nose that is just.
Right. So it's they're both holes. You're both picking gross shit out of it. But why do we find one more socially acceptable where we don't react and go, man, that's damn gross. But if you see that person picking that nose, you're like, oh, you gross ass. I think both are gross. So that's my little good for nothing observation for today on BF Live. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. I got the response. Stream Elements bots are running. Thank you, Dave Daffler, and anybody else that super chatted. Hint, hint. There you go. The balloons really had landed in my dad's pond. That's what gave me the idea. That's cool. That's cool. American Pickers. American Pickers. There you go. Nose edition. J.A. sparking it up, and he's saying, what's up? Sparking them shits up. What's going on, man? All right. Well, I think why don't we put a bow on the news segment, the BF Live Not So Serious News, and why don't we get on some other stuff? That's right. We're wrapping that up. A little news segment there with a little observation mixed in. Let's see. Dave Daffler says Dr. Pimple Popper must have one hell of a collection. At least you didn't show someone picking their ass. That'd be my next thing of observation. Is that socially acceptable? Once again, that's if you saw somebody doing that and then doing you wouldn't.
Although
right?
people still do it, but it's definitely not socially acceptable.
It just sometimes things occur to me, and that's the observation. So good or bad, indifferent observations. Here's an observation I made. Some chicks like for you to come on their tits, but the first time you grit junk and piss on them, they want to fight about it. Oh, calm down, honey. It's all juice. It all wipes off the same. Oh, there you go. Let's see what else we got planned for you today. Okay, well, I do have some other kind of ancillary kind of side news I like to report, and I like being fair. I'm really happy to see this, Bobby Nick. I don't know if you were here when I talked about this initially, but here's another video of you might have been here for some of it. Gino Bisconti went up and visited Frankie McDonald. So I just love this. I love anything I see about this. I really love this. I love for our boy Frankie to be happy and kind of make these connections, and seeing this smile of this just being in person, you can just see the joy on his face. So that's why I'm sharing this today, because I like to share the good stuff.
4 years in the making. This really feels like this is like fate being fulfilled.
Right, Bobby Nick, because you and I have brought podcasted together the longest out of anybody that I podcast with, and that we go back for almost as long as we've been doing it. We've known Frankie, and we've known he's been talking about this people coming up and visiting him. He's been saying November 4th, 2024, total eclipse of the sun, Sydney, Nova Scotia, you got to come up. And so I'm really happy for Frankie, and pleased with Gino Bisconti that at least somebody came through and gave this man this joy, because I know you probably follow him on X and Twitter, and it seems like he always says, I want to go anywhere but Eastern, the Eastern coast of North America. I want to go. I want to travel. He wants to travel. So I think hopefully this was a good thing, kind of consolation, somebody visiting him. See, Donkey Kongton said, got that observation. We got that wonderful observation. Well, let's roll this video right now. Our boy Frankie McDonald getting the joy from Gino Bisconti visiting him.
We were literally it's such a goddamn pleasure to meet you, buddy. Where are you going?
I was going for a rock. That means I was seeing Dooley's at 8:30 Atlantic.
Yes. 8:30 Atlantic. We're looking forward to
it.
Into
the hotel. Hold on.
We're going to where you told us.
Look at
Holiday Inn.
Yes. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is we were literally driving there, and these are all the fans of NL. They're so excited.
Yeah.
And we were driving here, and I said, we're so close to because we're going to your house, right, Frankie?
We're staying at your house, right?
Don't we go to let's get in the car and we'll go to your house.
I love that Frankie laugh, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Gino.
We were literally it's such a goddamn pleasure to meet you, buddy. Where are you going?
That's cool shit, man. I like that. So shout out to our boy Frankie. And like I said, I give props to Gino Bisconti for doing that, man, for making that dream come true for that guy, man.
Did
cool
you
shit.
did you see the video of from the I'm not sure whose podcast it was, but how they actually ran into Frankie?
Did I show that one? I think I showed probably the first one I showed yesterday. Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
But yeah, when he was just at Dooley's, right? They were walking around the town and they go, look, he's standing in the doorway of Dooley's, and they just kind of they happened upon him. That's the video I showed yesterday, at least, Bobby Nick. But yeah.
Okay, where they're driving by and Gino just all of a sudden starts freaking out, and
Yeah, I don't know. They were.
too?
No, I think the one that I saw that they were already walking already. They were kind of peeping the town, and they weren't expecting much like that one. They weren't expecting to see him up in the doorway of Dooley's, but there he was up there. So I didn't see that particular one, but I know that he's putting out a lot of videos. So I'm really happy that Gino's up there, really giving Frankie that and giving him the happiness, because that's good shit, man. We love some Frankie. Love some Frankie. Well, the Stream Elements bots are running. I hope everybody's having fun here. It's just now 1:06 here on the East Coast of the United States. So let's see. I guess it's like 10 o'clock on the West Coast. So wherever you're watching or whatever time it is, we hope you're enjoying BF Live. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Please, it helps out a lot. Hit that like button. The YouTube lets everybody know at YouTube that this is a good show, and we're going to keep them around and maybe not mess with their channel. So if you could do that, I'd certainly appreciate it. And let's see. I don't quite have memberships yet, but super chats are always welcome. Bobby Nick, I don't quite know why they won't unlock the memberships for me, brother.
Yeah, you need to contact them, dude. You should have.
Maybe I do at this point, but that's also I'm afraid of. Oh no, we can't do that shit. Like I don't know if I'm stirring up a hornet's nest or it was just something that was overlooked, buddy. But yeah, I think there's no reason that I can see that I shouldn't be, but I don't know what you never know what you're being judged on over there at YouTube. You never know the criteria, buddy. All right. Well, until that happens, why don't we go on to some of the other things I do here? Thanks for being here, Bobby Nick. But I'm going to get on now let's go to the National Day calendar and checking it out. With the National Day, hey, let's do that.
3, 2.
That's right. It's time for the National Day, hey. I like to call it. Let's see. We like to check. It's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something every day of the week, every day of the year. So we like to check into those whenever we do a show and see what's popping off on the National Day calendar. National Day, hey. Look at this. It's National Unicorn. It's all unicorn and rainbows, Bobby Nick. National Unicorn Day. How about that? National Former Prisoner of War Recognition Day. Also on April 9th, 2024, it is National Chinese Almond Cookie Day. I've never heard of that one. National Winston Churchill Day. Also National Name Yourself Day. Name yourself. And it's National Cherish an Antique Day. I'm intrigued by first one, Bobby Nick, this National Name Yourself Day.
Yeah. What the hell?
They already got a name. What could this be involved in? It says National Name Yourself Day, hashtag. If you ever wondered what it would be like to have a different name, this would be the fun day to find out. Whether you like your name or not, this day is about having fun with a different name. Actors get to try new names all the time while they're at it. They also pretend to be another personality altogether. Trying on a new name can be fun. For those who are frequently being called by the wrong name, try the other name for size. Does mom call you by your sibling's name? Oh my goodness, my mother, rest in peace. That's all she ever did, Bobby Nick. I was the last of 5 kids.
Yeah.
So there were times where she would literally call every person's name out. The other 4, she'd go, dip, dap, dip, dip. Oh, fucking Bobby. That's what.
I know. I got that from my mom and my dad because I was the last of 3. So it was like, Gord, call Bobby. Finally.
Yeah, right. There
finally,
you go.
she get to me or my dad. Same thing. It runs with a bunch of names.
Donkey Kongington says if you contact them, they will say you're not supposed to be monetized until 1,000 subs. Anyway, yoink. Well, Donkey Kongington, they recently peeled back the criteria, just like was it late last year or earlier this year? Bobby Nick's aware of this, to where I hit the minimum 500 required for monetization, and that's why people like Dave Daffler can generously give to me right now, as you can too. So I do accept super chats, but for whatever reason, they only unlocked the super chats and they didn't unlock memberships. But maybe I have to get 1,000 to. I don't know if there's people that have 500 that are doing both. Bobby Nick,
I've seen people under 1,000.
Under 1,000 doing both
with memberships. Yeah.
There you go. So that's kind of my dilemma. So something's either stuck or they're quietly pissed off at me and they haven't said anything. Let's see. I see some PayPal activity here, so let me acknowledge that. I do from, of course, Mr. Dave Daffler. He utilized the link that is pinned at the top of my chat, the Stream Elements tip bot, where if you have PayPal, you can go hit some of those preset options. So thank you, Dave Daffler. He took advantage of that, and he hit the $11 option. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I'm not sure where I am with that, but maybe someday I can get around to selling memberships, and that would be another way you could help me. Thank you very much. Everyone calls me something. Give me Bezos says a Tuesday too. Thank you, Bobby Friend. Thank you, Bezos. Mwah. Mwah. I give you all the Bezos. Thank you. Hey, happy Tuesday, man. People said BF, you should try to come on more days of the week. So I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
I'm challenging myself to do a show every day this week to hang out with this great chat family. Say, hey, Tony or Frankie at any Italian dinner, and half the room turns around. Oh, hey, Tony. Hey, that's probably very true, Dave Daffler. Stereotypes work because they're true. I was kidding, bro. You should contact them. Yeah, maybe I should, Donkey Kong. Then, like I said, I didn't want to stir a nest, and I don't know. But I'll have to see. People, all I ever hear is how dreadfully hard it is to contact a human being, Bobby Nick, at YouTube, right?
Well, yeah, that's the unfortunate part. But, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know.
So that's going to be the first part to figure out for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Let me see what's going on here. Right, Fahrenheit. I messed those up. Says, and now my old ass is the one calling out every name. Find out, please, about those memberships. Thank you. Maybe I got to kind of knock on their door about this a little bit because it's been a few months now. So what's it's been like since January, since I've been monetized, Bobby Nick. So something should have kicked in by now. I'll be like, hello, Mr. YouTube. Hello, Mr. YouTube. Can I get my memberships activated, please? So I don't know what I did or didn't do to piss off the people at YouTube. Let's see. So let's see. We were talking about the Name Yourself Day. Let's see. I got a little distracted. So yeah, I don't know, Bobby Nick. But Christ, you and I should feel this a little bit because so many people of our similar kind of generation, even up to Bob Levy's generation, we got all these Bobbies in this podcast world, brother. So that's why, when somebody says Bob or Bobby on a show, you and I had to distinguish ourselves, and then you became Bobby Nick, and then I'm Bobby also. Well, what people say Bobby, well, you need one too. All right, well, I'm Bobby Frame. People call me Bobby Frame when I was a kid. And then people shorten that to BF. So yeah, maybe you and I need just whole different names together. So I've always been, I guess, mostly happy with my name until situations like this. But have you ever thought about another name? Guido.
I guess I had a period in my life where I wanted to go by my middle name.
Call me Maurice. Oh, I think Hack Ride's already on the case. I'm looking at my ex here. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to be distracted by what you just said. But he's saying, he's telling them, but I haven't been given the options yet for, he's only allowed super chats and not memberships. Thanks, Hack Ride. The campaign has already begun. Hack Ride is already, I'm going to repost that right now. He's already retweeting. He's tweeting at YouTube to get me some help. And I know he's had to do that too, Hack Ride. Yeah. So maybe if that works for you and it gets their attention, that would be a great help to me, buddy. But thank you very much. And I would appreciate being able to sell those memberships at some point. Let's see. Give me Bezos. Hello. You got that? Brian Clauder. We're here, buddy. We're still here. We're doing it, Brian Clauder. Thank you, buddy.
We're doing it.
Thanks for hanging out on the show yesterday and your generous super chats. We had a great, fun Eclipse show, man. It was like kind of living the Eclipse live from all these multiple locations kind of live. Like we had our own little reporting staff yesterday, so that was fun. Clauder getting the love from Daffler. Send YouTube a message in a bottle. Very clever, Dave. I see what you did there. Callback. Hi-oh. Dave Daffler with the callback. Brian Clauder is giving Daffler the love back. And Hackride says, thank you, buddy. I just saw this. Posted on X a message to YouTube to get your memberships. We will see if the demon has any juice. Yeah, let's get that demon juice. I want all that demon juice. Come on. Demon juice. Get them. Spray them with that shit. Thank you very much. See, that's what I love about the chat family, man. They just go right and activate for me right now. Bobby Nick equals Bobby Salad. That's right. Bobby Salad, yes. Because Bob Levy thought we were calling you, somebody was calling you Salad Bob instead of Silent Bob, because sometimes you sit there and you don't say a whole lot. And he went, Salad Bob. And that's where the legend came from. There's that. Hackride says, the Buffalo and Bobby Pearls are pretty original names. It sounds like for a porn, maybe. Ride 'em Cowboy starting the Buffalo and Bobby Pearls. Yeehaw!
Those both being nicknames that Hackride has given us. So
Hello, Frisco.
That's right. Oh, Bobby Pearls. We're not going to get into that. Yeah,
no, I don't want to get into Bobby Pearls.
Oh, Bobby Nick. I thought Bobby was calling him Bobby N-word. Wait a minute. Bobby calling him Bob. Oh, no. Not a G. No, Nick. N-I-C for nicotine. Nicotine. Thank you. You got the bell? Brian Clauder is a solid guy. I concur and agree with that. Let's see. Much respect, Bobby Nick from Dave Daffler. Much respect for Bobby Salad.
Dave.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very much. Thank you. I'm trying to read my phone. Yes, I know. All right, let's see what else we're getting into. We were kind of in the middle of the National Day, hey, and we kind of talking about naming ourselves. So yeah, I guess we got the Buffalo, Bobby Pearls, BF or whatever, but we just go with variations of Bob. But you doesn't have to call me late for dinner, as they used to say. Call me Bob. You can call me Bob and Nick. You can call me Bobby Fran, but it doesn't have to call me Johnson. Cheers, Bobby Inward. Bobby N-word. Yo, Bobby N. He is the friend. So let's see. So that was the first national holiday. Let's talk about some of these other ones. National Name Yourself Day. You didn't like the one your parents gave you. Apparently, this is National Name Yourself Day. You can name yourself something different and act like somebody else if you want to. Get your freak on. Let's see it. National Unicorn Day. We got to look. I'm sure that many of you are interested, whether you're going to admit it or not, in the National Unicorn Day. So let's look into that and see. And that April 8th, 2024 is National Unicorn Day. So let's see. All right. National Unicorn Day. Hashtag National Unicorn Day. Unicorns have been a popular mythical creature since ancient Greek times, when people believed they lived in exotic India. While they were symbols once considered to be fierce, powerful animals, many now see them as a symbol of love, purity, enchantment, magic, and homosexuality. No, sorry. Okay. And they also appear in many movies and cartoons as magical creatures. Both adults and children find a fascination with unicorns. They also continue to find their way into ads popping up. They also continue to find their way into fantasy novels alongside other mythical creatures. Bobby Nick, were you much of a guy when you were younger that you wanted to believe in unicorns or curious about unicorns?
No. I had no curiosity in unicorns at all.
Well, let me ask you, we had, but it should be world famous, but I'm going to assume here, I love talking about these Canadian things, but not assuming with you, is that we had for many years, for 100 or more years, the Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Circus that travel America. Have you heard of that up there in Canada, Bobby Nick?
You're cutting out a little bit. The
world famous Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Yeah, I've heard of that before.
You've heard of that. Sure, they're worldwide, I guess it's worldwide, but I didn't really know. I like asking, I don't like assuming. Well, I remember being young, Bobby, and they had they come up with they put some kind of horn on a goat or something, and one of their bits was like they claimed that they had a unicorn for one of their one of their shows. I remember that being a younger kid and thinking that was funny and trying to go, these adults really like lying to me. Like, I think I know better. So it's almost kind of like one of those Santa Claus things I remember when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I did travel and seen that, but ladies and gentlemen, step right up, step this way to see the amazing unicorn at Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus. Yeah, this is bullshit. Let's see. They just glue. I'm like, I think when I got older, I think they super glued something on that poor thing. That's when super glue was kind of becoming popular right in those days. I got some friends checking in. Deadpool is checking in. I see Dave Daffler is next.
Holy shit, Deadpool.
Deadpool in the house. What's up, man? This is the special Tuesday BF Live. I'm trying to fill the gaps, have a place where we can kind of get together every weekday since some of the places we normally meet aren't around anymore. Let's see. Thank you for joining us. Dave Daffler, there he is. He says, I keep yelling Stormy, but she keeps calling the cops. That sounds like the appropriate reaction, Dave Daffler, especially if you're in her house doing her laundry in another room. Let's see. I'm going to call myself Phil. You're going to call yourself Phil? Really? As in?
Phil McCooch?
No, you're not. I don't know. How you doing, Phil? Let's see. Hi, Dead Fool from Dave Daffler. The bros are shouting out. Daffler's getting the love back from Dead Fool. There you go. I'm going to use my old nickname for my new name, Big Daddy Stovepipe. Oh, boy, get the lady stovepipe. Yeah. All right. Leprechauns, says Dave Daffler. The stream element spots are running. Buckshot Kid says, in Old Webster Dictionary, a unicorn is a one-horned rhino. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Dave Daffler says that's where the term carnival barker comes from. Yeah, barking out all those things. Ladies and gentlemen, step right up, step this way. Come see the amazing Dave Daffler as he exists among a house full of pets. You got your own circus going on there, Dave Daffler. Dead Fool is getting the love from Hacker. Dead Fool, all of our friends are in the house. 2-2-2 Tuesday. What's up? Yes, Terry Nee. I'm surprising everybody, brother. It's BF Live Tuesday. I'm a hole filler. I'm filling the holes, giving us a place where we can kind of have a midday hang, since some of the shows that we kind of are doing the midday early hang aren't around right now. So I hope you're enjoying being here. Thank you. At Terry Nee is getting the shout out love right away from Dave Daffler, Donkey Kongington. I wish it was because of that, but it's just because I'm fat and I'm a pothead. You got to stop with that self-defecating humor. Easy for me to say, Bobby Nick. Self-defecating. I like that. All right, so we're in the kind of middle of our national day. We talked about unicorns. What else we talked about?
I remember when I was a kid, Bobby Friend, and I went to a carnival one time, and they not only had the fattest woman. They had the fattest woman there, but they had the snake woman, and that was the creepiest shit I ever fucking seen.
Wow. So what was it? What was the dynamic? Did she like twist herself and pretzel herself up? Sounds like that episode of Beavis and Butthead.
I was so young that I
see the contortion lady.
I can barely remember, but it was like there was a head coming out of something, they were green. They were green, and there was like I remember this like lizard tongue. I was like, what the fuck am I even seeing here?
That sounds wild, man. That sounds like one of those old school kind of like carpetbagger kind of come to town and gypsy kind of circus, which I imagine they all are, but that sounds like legit hardcore when you got like actually freak show like snake women and shit. It reminds me of that Beavis and Butthead episode, right? You remember that one where they're kind of seeing the contortionist and they like want to meet her privately. Like, hey baby, how's it going? Yeah,
there was a bunch of other weird shit that I can't remember there too, but it was freaky.
That's cool. That was cool. Yeah, we just had like the basic Ringling Brothers kind of commercial circus. I did see there was another like Shriners. The Shriners was like a men's organization. They used to hold their own circus. Yeah, that was pretty good. Terry
Shrines?
They call them the Shriners here in the States. Yeah.
Oh, really? Here it was
Boomy Temple
Shrine Circus. They came every year for the longest time. I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah, I think they finally did fold up the one here in the States. What's up, Jim PCL? What's up, man? Here's the PCL family coming in. How you doing, brother? Bobby BF Bones up. Well, 666 and Bones up to you, Jim PCL. Hope you're having a good day, brother. I hope you're still working for Perry or not. It changes by the minute, though, brother. Let's see. Terry Nee, so the rain doesn't come in from Dave Daffler. Donkey Kongington says, I got my first blowjob after a carnival. Insert joke here. Let's see. R.I.P. Terry Nee. We're going to this already. Dave Daffler is shouting out Jim PCL, giving him the love. Jim's giving it back. Buckshot is saying, hello, boss. Yes, the boss is in the house, Jim. We got to I'm trying to encourage Jim to get some like crowd funds up for Bob Levy. Whenever Jim's in the chat, I put those two things together. I was going to see if we can get Bob to like put stuff in his pockets like we do Perry, but I don't know if Bob will ever go for it.
I don't think so.
I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
All right. It was just an idea. You ain't got to be, let's see. Buckshot Kid, Donkey Kongington, good afternoon from Jim PCL. The fam's in the house. Look at this. Jerry's kids were fun to watch, according to Dave Daffler. Jay is getting in with the PCL family love. I love mixing with you guys. Yep. Let's see what's going on. I'm glad everyone survived. I guess my bunker and tinfoil was a waste. Yeah, all that good tinfoil went to waste, Terry Nee. I said at the opening of the show, you might have missed, I said we survived. We actually made it. We had fun yesterday kind of doing a check-in show where people were like yourself were sharing. We were getting all kind of live, like in-time pictures of people taking shots through welder's mask and all the different methods they were using to get pictures. And we kind of had like a real live sense, a live Eclipse show, had a sense of how it was going and for people in different parts of the country. So it's really good. I'm glad you're here again today. Isaac Walmart checking in. More friends checking in, watching BF Live. We're doing a Tuesday thing, man. It's the afternoon hang, early morning hang. Isaac Walmart getting the love from Dave Daffler. J.A. Cheers, bro. What you smoking on? There you go. Compare what you got. What you gonna do about 1992, brother? There you go. Dave is getting the love from Isaac Walmart. Donkey Kongton says, I'll say what you want, but Perry knew exactly what it took to get a SAG card. I like that when he says, Tom says, it wasn't assault. You could have left at any time. You stayed willingly. He wasn't holding you in there. And he just kind of, Perry just like, he hates that it kind of, he don't admit it that it's right, but you can tell he gets stuck on it. And he's like, hey, yeah, I guess I could have left the room when you think about it. So, yeah. Perry did some things for his SAG card. I love the new Jim PCL card. Jim is the boss, or Jim Says. The Jim Says song rules, man. Somebody made like a Jim Says AI song. So that was cool, Jim. I like that one. And Jim PCL is also throwing some songs out there on his YouTube, I've noticed, Jim. Some of your AI. So if you're on YouTube, look for Jim PCL on YouTube and you can see some of his AI songs. But I like Jim Says. That was some good shit. Right now, we're in the middle. We're kind of in the middle. Might be wrapping up the National Day Hey Hey. Unless you want to see what National Chinese Almond Cookie Day is today, Bobby Nick. I don't know about this one.
Chinese Almond Cookie Day.
Never heard of such an atrocity. It says, National Chinese Almond Cooking Day, April 9th, recognizes a tasty treat on National Chinese Almond Cookie Day. Adorned with an almond, their delicious almond flavor and slightly crunchy texture are sure to make you smile. A variety of recipes offer different processes and ingredients for making these delicious cookies. One fact does remain, these cookies are delicious. These cookies, along with several other on the calendar, are excellent for serving with tea. Oh, Bob would like this. Tea and toast. Let's see, tea and these cookies. Tea, they not only dip well, but their flavor pairs well with tea too. Add them to other cookies if you're planning to serve a small tea, like Bob, a proper tea. Some other suggested cookies include Madelines, biscottis, shortbread, and lacy oatmeal, which we talked about lacy oatmeal, which I didn't know nothing about until the previous National Day Hey Hey. So there you go, Bobby Nick. It sounds like just a cookie with an almond in it, with a Chinese almond. Almond cookie there.
I think I'm frozen again. Am I frozen again?
Yes, you're not moving. Maybe your memory's acting up. Maybe your background issues giving you issues with that. Let's see. Well, while you catch up with that, it says it looks like a Booby Nick is going through an eclipse. It's the Tommy Knockers. There you go. What's up, Terry Nee? Let's see. Oh, look at this. Thank you very much for the $5, Dave Dapper. Thank you for your generosity and all your encouragement, brother. He's reminding everyone that Replayables is tomorrow night. And where is Replayables tomorrow night? At our new home on the Levyverse. That's right, on the Levyverse channel, every Wednesday at 8 o'clock East and every Friday at 8 o'clock East. You can rely on a party being there all the time, consistently. No worries. So always remember 8 o'clock East, Wednesday and Fridays, Replayables on the Levyverse. Member up over there, please, like a lot of you are. That's our new family. That's our new home. That's where we're doing it. We can do long, extended party shows. We don't have to cut them off after an hour and worry about scheduling conflicts. So we really like that. Bobby Nick's a signal cut out, so maybe he'll come back as soon as he comes back in. I appreciate him being here as long as he has been. And I know he's going to be cutting out at 2 o'clock because he did, at least on the East Coast here, because he said he has to do his lunatic lounge. So we'll have him here at least up to that. Donkey Kongton said, I just got some Black Forest X Sideways Betty Dry. Time to get blazed. I don't know how you guys remember all these weed flavors, man, or how you remember, oh, yeah, I like that Black Forest Sideways Betty Dry. Can I get, yeah, that's the whole thing with me with the name thing, bro. But I know you got some strong game, and I know you're enjoying it. Let's see. At Terry Nee, I thought you died yesterday. Happy birthday. He's alive. He's alive. Defrost BN. Let's see. Deadful says, put on a sweater, Bobby Nick. Tisk, tisk. Yeah, he's freezing. Hey, we got the jokes coming in. Here we go. Jim PCL says, I made the Jim Says song. I originally wrote the lyrics for Jane Says by Jane's Addiction. That's cool, buddy. I can't say that I noticed that. That's neat. I wasn't sure who made it. I knew you were messing around with AI, but I heard Jim Says last night. That shit's a banger, man. That shit's funny. And it's the last thing that Perry wants to hear. Jim Says. Jim's the boss. Donkey, I got the date wrong. Let's see. Dave Daffler says, I've already called in sick for Thursday and Saturday. Yeah. That's a man who's planning around being on Replayables on Wednesdays and Fridays. That way, because you need that extra day to recover when you come for Replayables. Look who's checking in. It's the lovely DJ Electra. It's Catch 20 Tuesday. Catch 22 is the day today, Tuesday. Catch 22 Tuesday on the Hack Ride Studios channel. Tonight at 9 o'clock East, you will catch the lovely DJ Electra hanging out doing her Catch 22 show with co-host Casey Day. We'll be hanging out there having a lot of fun, catching up on the latest with Wawa. So right now they're having some monetization issues because they're having their own battle. So I appreciate Hack Ride in the midst of his own kind of battles with YouTube, reaching out on my behalf on X and kind of trying to get something done with the memberships. But until they get remonetized, you can catch up with them and help them out by catching out their Patreons. They also have DJ Electrify Patreon and Hack Ride Studios. So check them out on Patreon if you'd like to help them there. Catch 22 tonight. Hello, DJ Electra. Catch Donkey Kongington. It's what I love, Bobby. I'm a weed nerd. You go, boy. I love that. I love that, man. You like my scientist, dude. I got to catch up with you when I want all that terminology and really know what's what. You got the hydroponic bubonic. Let's see. Let's try him again. He's back. It's Bobby Nick. What's up, man? What's up, buddy?
Time back, so,
third time's a charm, I guess.
Yeah,
Please hit that like and thumbs up, like the bot says, and subscribe to this channel. BF Live and share. I'd appreciate that. Hi, Dave Daffer from Electra. Electra's here now, Bobby Nick.
Electra,
the always talented, always lovely. I like that. I agree with that. Donkey Kongington said, I called in sick August of 2008 and I never went back. I like that one. That's good timing, man. 2008. Yeah, that was a good time too. Just check out everything. Hack Ride is checking in with their cohort, his cohort, Electra right there, giving them love. They'll be together tonight on the Hack Ride Studios channel here on YouTube. Isaac Walmart, good to see you from the lovely Electra. Hello, Electra from Buckshot. Oh, hey, Hack Ride. Let me hit her with that one. Oh, if I turn up, you would hear it.
Oh, hey, guys. How you doing?
There you go. Buckshot Kid Wood is up from Electra. Bybie's here again. Bybie.
Hey, Bobby.
Another contributor to the Eclipse show yesterday, submitting cool photos during our live Eclipse show, the live coverage of Eclipse 2024. Bybie, we had our own correspondence and of sorts, and kind of David Bybie was out there as a friend submitting some pictures, and we had a lot of fun showing all those and sharing them yesterday. What's up, Donkey? You are not the only weed nerd. There we go. Are you saying you smoke 2 joints in the morning, you smoke 2 joints at night, you smoke 2 joints in the afternoon because it makes you feel all right? I smoke 2 joints in time of peace and 2 in time of war. Hey, Bobby, you can hear stuff like that on in the lounge with Bobby Nick. You play Sublime, Bobby Nick? You play Smoke 2 Joints?
I don't think I've played that specific one, but
well, maybe you can put it in the mix. There you go. I'm requesting. I'm making a request from Bobby Nick in the lounge show. Go ahead, Telly. Tell them how they can do that, Bobby Nick. How they can make a request.
You can make a request by just messaging me on Twitter at VAH Bobby H, or join my Discord. Join my Discord.
There you go. Bobby Nick's got it all going on. Did Jake make yours, or did you make your own?
I made my own. Hold on a second. I gotta grab that link for y'all.
Okay, throw it in there. Donkey Kongington says, nice Tiffany. Hi, Bybie and Tiffany from Electra. Hi, oh, hey, Bybie from Tiffany, Washington. Hack Ride says, thanks for the commercial, Buffalo. Just going to clip what you said and post it. You did my work for me today, brother. Well, that's quite all right. You know, I love you guys, and I love this community. I love supporting each other, man. It's what I get off on, for lack of a better way of putting it. I love it. So, yes, anytime I can shout out and help my friends and cohorts, I will do that. Tiffany Washington says, there is a small army of us that I only discovered during the pandemic. Yes, the pandemic was kind of the switching point for me, and I think a lot of people, Bobby Nick, right?
100%. Yeah. That's what a lot of people were itching to just, connect with people because we weren't allowed to go outside.
It was
So
a long.
we got on the YouTubes.
Yes.
And we did a lot of,
Yeah, it was a starting point for me because, I think when it first happened, I started rediscovering my music collection, like getting into nostalgic for CDs again. And then I got my old video game systems working up. I spent time getting those like out of storage and fixing those up, blowing the dust off of them. So I kept myself busy doing that stuff. And then finally, when that ran out, I was kind of, starting to get interested in the podcasting when Shuli made the jump from the Stern Network over here. And like ever since, we've been rolling ever since with. It's all podcasting 24/7. I know, right? Hack Ride. Thanks, BF. Well, thank you guys. You're in my podcast family. I shout you out. No time. No doubt. There you go. Oh, hey, Dave from Bye. Tiffany Watkins says, I have been nerding on weed for years. There you go. I like to say that we're pioneers. We're ahead of our time. Basically, like, even though the world told us it was wrong, we knew it was right for us, damn it. And we stuck to our guns, some bitches. Trying to tell us it was the devil's lettuce, which it might be, but it's not as worse as some of the other stuff that might be out there harming people. Tiffany Washington, you grow. Yeah, because our boy Donkey Kongton is the hydro bro. There you go. Bobby Nick threw it in there. It's his Discord link.
That's right.
So if you're in Discord and you're already on some servers, go ahead and accept that invite. If you click on that, that's an invite. You accept that, and you'll be part of the Bobby Nick Discord universe, and you can contact him there about In the Lounge and all things Bobby Nick.
Yeah, request a tune in the section that says music video requests. Just send me a YouTube link of whatever you want to see, and I'll get it on for you.
There you go. Bobby Nick hanging out in the lounge. Like any 30-year-old weed smoker, I make my own mixes of 5 or 6 different weeds. This one string thing I don't get high off of, and one strain you gotta coordinate. Well, that's called a bag of leftovers there. Hack Ride. That's kind of old school where you just have a little bit left and throw it in the bag and then have a little bit left. Before you know, you got 5, 6 kind of weeds. So I would do that kind of incidentally, not necessarily on purpose. But I always like to make the joke, Hack Ride, because I'm not in tune to all these flavors. I like flavor weed. Okay, we didn't get all these choices when I was younger. You got whatever your dude had. That's what you got. Let's see. So, but it's cool. I mean, I should get into it more and it to become legal here where I'm at. And the retail thing, I got to get used to, wrap my head around. Maybe part of me doesn't want to, because like Scott and I were talking, it kind of, when it's legal now, it's kind of taking the novelty out of it a little bit there, Bobby Nick. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I noticed that like when weed shops opened in I can't remember what year in Canada. A bunch of them open, and each one of them, there was like lines around the block. Now pretty much everybody's not everybody is back to going to their local person because they know about, but there are a lot of
old
people
school methods, traditional methods.
Yeah, because it's just too expensive.
Yeah, I understand the tax is a thing. We talked about some of this. The taxes can be higher than you might want or expect. And sometimes the strains are as good as some of the personal people, like maybe our friend Donkey Kongton here. He says, she says, no, I have no green thumb. He's like, you want to? I'll give you one. Donkey sounds like he's deep into the game. You don't need one. There you go. Because my boy's into the hydroponics here. He might hook you up with something different. Buckshot might give you a different way to go about it. I stick with how I roll. There you go. Tiffany wasn't. You sound like old and school and thorough. I don't mean old in a bad way, but just thorough, and you know your game. I've stopped putting in requests after I put Bobby to sleep. Wait a minute. What did he request? The Carpenters? What did he do to you?
I don't even remember, but okay. Me and Wendy were doing a show the day before, and he was saying that the stuff that I was playing was putting Wendy to sleep. So I had to pull one over on him and pretend that I fell asleep to one of his requests. I just
awesome. Like, now you got to let me know what he requested that you pulled this off on.
I don't recall.
Maybe he does, and he'll put it in the thing. But I just want to know, like, if it was like a banger, and you were like, you had to sit.
No,
there,
it was.
Like you were bored with a banger.
It was a slow tune. It was actually a slow tune. So
That's
but I was playing a bunch of ballads though. So.
Well, what power ballads? Because they can't.
Yeah.
You know, power ballads was a big thing in the heavy metal days, as you know. By
Well, right.
it
Right, I mean,
required
that-
like one. You had to have one per album back in those days.
Yes.
Yes.
That was the thing. Yeah, and that had to be the single.
Mhm.
You know.
Yep, the power ballad had to be the single. Yes.
Yes.
All right. I stopped. You stopped putting in the request. Tiffany Washington. You know who Sub Cool was. If you don't, look up Sub Cool, the weed nerd. Matt saying weed salad. Yeah, when you mix them all together. I hear that, Tiffany Washington. Dave Daffler says, I got to pay for liquor stores delivery. Oh, Jesus, Dave. Don't go that hard on Replayables. Please, we encourage you to watch Replayables, but do it responsibly at your own home. And please don't overdo it. I'll get you 1-800 number to call if you drink too much. I'll have to come up with that. Let's see. Stream Elements bot tip bot is running. Thank you very much for that. See if there's any activity on that. Thank you, Dave Daffler, and everybody that's already super chatted today. No, I don't, but she will look into that suggestion from Donkey Kongington. Nothing wrong with some salad. That's right. I'm not a hater about that. Come to my house. Take all the weed you want. I'll even give you a trimmer. Oh, there you go. Not that kind of weed, Terry Nee. You know well what they're talking about. You know, dang it. Let's see. It's a fun how to watch if you like weed. CGC, okay. CGC Canopy Growth Group in Canada. Uh-oh. Is that a publicly traded thing? I wonder. Canopy Growth Group, because I understand that this is becoming big business like anything else. Big business, big taxing. So I'm sure you can start investing in some of these maybe larger marijuana interest. Hack Ride from Isaac Walmart. At Hack Ride, any Pinhead videos to play on Bobby's show? Uh-oh. Let's see. The best bud isn't at the dispensary, according to Donkey Kongington. I trust that since you were a grower and a shower. That's why I go to Black Market still. Ohio's still working on making it open to all and just not, instead of just the medical. Yeah. The best bud and extract is still in the black market, according to Donkey. CGC was the first growing company in the U.S. New York State, after Pelosi and Schumer bought $1 million each in its stock. That's right. Yeah. I understand some of these people have like quit Congress and they're kind of on the boards of some of these cannabis things here in the United States, Bobby Nick, as soon as it started becoming more legal.
Yeah.
Like some actual former senators are now sitting on boards of some of these cannabis companies trying to lobby for it. I just got Dante's Inferno flower yesterday. There you go. There's your strain. The best prices are definitely still in the black market. And that's a more you know from our BF Live weed expert, Donkey Kongington. There you go. Isaac, haha. Yes, a very bad one. That's what Isaac said. Oh, the Hack Ride. The Pinhead videos. Okay. Let's see. Black market weed forever. Support your local drug dealer. Yes, we're about small business. Got to support your local small businesses. So small businesses. When I figured out I could make my own supply of alcohol and weed, I was sold. Well, bro, I didn't even know you had an alcohol game. I've heard you talk about your hydro game. You throw that out in the comments a lot, but I never heard you talk about an alcohol game. But you go. Tax killed legalized weed. The only state that did it right was Oregon. They suspended taxes for 2 years, got people hooked to shops, killed all the private dealers, and then hiked the fucking taxes up. People in Oregon had nowhere to go but the shops because everyone else was put out of business. Wow, they went hard and put them out of business. Donkey Kongington says, I had to stop the drinking and tobacco a year ago, but the bud will never go. Yeah, some people adjust their game as they get older, or their body tells them things. You know, your organs kind of don't want that alcohol no more, or maybe if you're on the other side and your lungs can't take it, maybe you turn to drinking. Whatever works for you, but I hope you do it safely and you're around for a long time. California, they led with taxes, so black market guys got bigger. Very good point, right? If you inflate the price right away, you're going to make that black market a lot more demand and a lot bigger. Makes financial sense. The black market has crept back into Oregon, though. You're never going to beat the good old black market system good, but it was a better plan overall. Like someone in Oregon knew how business worked. Sounded like they at least tried. This could be the night. This could be the night by Loverboy is an underrated power ballad. Wait a minute. This could be the night. Weed still is not federally legal. That's right, and that's the quandary with this. And I'm pretty sure that's why some of these senators, former senators and Congress people, are now sitting on the boards lobbying for some of these major weed companies, because it's still illegal federally. It's still in the wrong class of drugs, Bobby Nick, and they still in the states don't want banking attached to it because it's still federally illegal. So there's like a money kind of flow problem here in the states. They're kind of contradicting themselves.
Yeah, I see that.
The financial law is not matching up to the drug laws.
Right. That's why Canada, I think, did it like federally. All throughout all of Canada, you can get weed.
Yeah. So that's what we're kind of slowly working towards, because state by state here, I think it's majority of the states, more than 50 states, I think, without looking it up, or a lot of them are legal now. So it's kind of slowly creeping that way, and the ones that were medical are slow walking. That's what happened here where I live. We were medical first, and then they kind of slow walked it to recreational. It was Hack Ride. Letting all the other drugs in was a huge mistake, though. There you go. Letting all those other drugs back in. Also, Destination Heartbreak by Loverboy. Really, anything Loverboy? Wait a minute. I'm going to turn you loose in a minute there, Hack Ride. I got to do the show my way. Let's see. Fuck the feds, says Hack Ride. Decriminalization without a plan sounds like a good horror movie plot, bro. Oh, shit. There you go. Like, let's legalize weed.
Well,
let's overtax it first.
What's even more fucked up, though, is that now you got these centers where people can go to do illegal drugs, and they're like safe zones. And
I have heard of these zones or little huts or areas in certain municipalities and in different countries where they're kind of almost like drug dens where they want to concentrate, where you kind of go there and do it, right? Bob? Kind of what you're talking about. I've heard of those.
Yeah, and like you see needles and shit lying out on the ground outside of these places, and all along where they're fucking walking. I don't know, man.
And you talk about choices about giving up beer for weed or one or the other. I would much rather see a bunch of weed and cigarette butts on the ground than fucking hypodermic needles, man. I'm sorry. There's just levels of shit to this, and that's just a level of sadness that should not be existing. Dave Daffler says THCA is, though, which he means federally legal, which effectively makes weed legal. Yeah, Donkey Kongton, they're slow walking it. And like I said, the certain people are enriching themselves knowing who to lobby and what people's hands to shake to eventually get this to go federally the right way, legally all over. But until then, a lot of people are going to be rubbing a lot of hands and elbows and making money and getting paid until that time. And after that, dispensaries still aren't allowed merchant numbers for credit cards. There you go. This is part of the banking issues, to where because of its classification, it's federally illegal, it kind of affects the money flow. And so like almost certain states have had to work around kind of almost like money laundering, like get workarounds, basically trying to work legal money into what's an illegal thing in some aspects. Let's see. For Bobby Nick, it's federally legal. Yes, because Bobby Nick is Canadian. He's one of those Canadian guys. Yeah. They've been ahead of this game for years. That's why we are trying to get its medical laws changed to federal. Yeah, it seems like it's a slow walk for whatever reason here in the States. The form the plant makes is THCA when heated. The acid is declared, tuning it into Delta 9 THC. There you go. Look at that, man. We got a chemist in here, boy. Got a straight up chemist in here. We got people that know some shit in here. In California, they uncovered a group that was putting fentanyl in black market weed. Why do people fuck around with that fentanyl, man? I wouldn't even, man. And the group was tied to dispensaries, literally spiking the opponent's product. This shit's getting dangerous at it. Wow. So they're gonna taint the federal supply or the legal supply so they get the advantage in the black market. Damn. Decarbed, not declared, right? Decarbed. They process it. It sounded like a process it when you were describing it. So they took let's see. Goddamn autocorrect. We know. Hack Ride. Then the group can say, oh, don't get the black market weed if it has fentanyl in it, and everyone gets scared and goes to the shops. Fucking business geniuses. There you go. Tainted weed. Oh, weed also goes moldy when left in warehouses, so you can't have a big thing. Bobby Fran will know about the wire origin. Yeah, well, yeah, I have put out there that I am from the Baltimore area, and yeah, I'm not a big fan of the wire. I don't like seeing people benefit financially from the woes of kind of the general area where I live, under the guises that they're shining a light on it to correct the problems. But nothing really gets corrected. They just get rich and win Academy or win awards and Emmys and stuff, but nobody's actually fixing the problem. So that wire thing kind of rubs me a little bit, because yeah, I like people enriching themselves on poverty and things that are actually going on around here, not being remedied. No one has ever been addicted to weed. Nixon made it a class 1 drug. Yeah, and there's various opinions on what classifies as an addiction. If you want to do it every day, or your body wants to do it every day. When the law was written, it made Delta-3 illegal, not what is in the plant, THC. This was just discovered after the Farm Bill was written, so most weed is now legal. And I think this is the slow walk, Donkey Kong and 10, that I'm talking about. They know certain people are connected with this money and making money. They know that eventually they might be too. So they're going to slow walk these laws and kind of change the nuance of what they call things. And eventually it'll be out of the realm far enough that they won't have to classify it as a class 1 drug anymore. I think that's kind of what they're working to. My dispensary uses BitConnect. So there you go. They're into the new shit. It's a loophole. That's right. They're making the loopholes. For Scott Fitz, it's mandatory. Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. Scott gets his regular deliveries and all. He likes all the different strains. When people say THCA, they're talking about real weed. I can't say that I knew that term up until you brought it up today, but now if I hear THCA now, I will kind of know that it's kind of more, because I know they had this problem with hemp, Bobby Nick. For many years, people wanted to get into the hemp business.
Yeah, and that's not even like anything that's that'll get you high or anything like that.
Yeah, if they want to use it, you can make rope, clothing. You can make a lot of things out of hemp, the non-chemical, non-THC hemp. And people in the States were even getting hassled and bothered. You couldn't even grow hemp for a time there.
Yeah.
So we're kind of slowly wising up to these things.
But you know what?
Thank you,
what's funny?
Thank you, Baroness. Go ahead.
The funny thing is that back in the early 2000s, Canada wanted to legalize marijuana back then. Your government said, "Oh hell no!" Shut us down, threatened sanctions on us if we did so. So we had to back off. I
believe that, because I think that was their.
And then they were the ones who started legalizing state by state, and then we said, "Fuck it." We're just
I believe that
all at once.
Because I think that was the strategy with Mexico for a while there, their war on drugs, that they were kind of basically starting to, basically go after the country for what was happening, what was being pushed over the border.
That was back in the Bush Jr. days, so,
there you go.
I don't think his administration was very good.
I like, thank you, at least somebody out there. I don't talk about the wire much, but when it does come up, that's kind of my opinion about it. And you say you agree about the wire. And I even tried to watch the first season. There are many reasons I just couldn't get into it, and most I just expressed. Fent is very addictive, so customers will come back to buy more, is why they put it in, because weed isn't as addictive. It's so sad, but why you wouldn't do that to other human beings, Electra? That's what I'm getting at. I guess it's all about the money, right? People will just justify doing just about anything to make that money, Bobby Nick.
That's fucking retarded.
Yeah. It comes up every peasant. Yes, Dave Daffler. Anyone who's lived multiple decades knows that this is part of our election cycle here in the States, Bobby Nick. Everybody's going to get down on drugs, cut down on drugs. Matter of fact, I used to notice that leading up to election day, a lot more strangers would start asking me for weed, Bobby Nick, because it would be hard to get a hold of prior to elections. I noticed this like every cycle. They were like, "Bro, you know somebody? You know somebody?" When we were going for the more traditional black market ways, Yes, it's almost like they tightened down on it and let up on it at certain times, Dave. I've noticed that too. Dave, and then laugh. Hack Ride says, "Oh, by the way, Electra, mandatory drug test coming to the studio, so make sure you test positive for everything or you're fired." That's right. Get the bubbling up, girl. I like that kind of drug test. We all can pass that one. There you go. Testing, DJ Electra, testing. Okay. THCA is prescribed as well. All right, we're getting a lot of education here from our great friends here in the chat family. I love this. Hack Ride, spankings might be in order in that case, says Isaac Walmart. The U.S. has been keeping cannabis illegal worldwide for decades. Yeah, that's kind of what I loosely alluded to because they cracked down on like Panama for a while, Panama, Cuba, all those courts, Panama, and all the different kind of drug producing nations. Yeah, that was kind of their just say no to drugs and let's keep the drugs out of country. That was kind of their method about basically threatening or going after other countries and kind of limiting what they can do. LOL, Hack Ride. I'm on it. That's right. Get on that, Electra. Get on that shit. Get on them drug tests. Study hard. There's Electra studying for a drug test. But I might want the spankings, Isaac Walmart. Uh-oh. Getting like that in here. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Thank you, Phil McCooch.
There you go. Right. Let's see. Can I come on? No. I don't know, Jake. Let's see how it goes. I can't send you a link right now in a second. How about if I do this, Jake? Let me do the BF Live. How about I do some internet Shyt? And then maybe after internet Shyt, maybe if Bobby Nick, he's about to slide out of here. So maybe we can slide out and then have Jake slide in if you don't mind, Bobby Nick. And
well,
send Jake
I can stay for a little while longer. I
like that even better.
I don't have to start my show at 2. I'm having fun right where I am.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Well, then I'll leave it up to you to decide Jake's fate, man. I'm busy running the show. I'm going to do internet Shyt. If you want to send Jake the link and have him join us, brother, while you're here, that would be fine with me. But why don't we find my little element here? You know what? Even before I do that, we are almost 2 hours into this show now here on the East Coast of the United States. It's almost 2 o'clock East. We're almost literally like halfway for the normal 4-hour show that I like to try to do. I'm not sure if I can get in 4 hours every day, but damn it, I'm here determined to try. But one thing I do need to do while doing all this is I need a piss break, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, that sounds good to me too.
It's time for that. So if you're having fun, maybe you want to share it on social media. Let everybody know that we're having the most fun here on BF Live 49 Tuesday Stream Show. Let them know. Grab something to drink, grab something to smoke, whatever you do. Join us back here in 2.5 minutes. But right now, I need a piss break.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
I did touch my pee-pee. You know why? Because it's mine. I was born with it. That's right. I'm clean. I mean, we're here. We're doing it. Happy, whoop, yeah.
We're doing it.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. BF Live, this is not a normal day for BF Live, but I think this might be a BF Live all week, 5 days in a row. Let's do this. Let's make it a daily hang this week, yo. We're having fun here. The BF Live phone lines are now open and always open at 1-410-929-6749. The hotlines are open. Bobby Nick's still off taking his piss break and doing what he's got to do. So let's catch up with some of these. Let's see. He might send you the link, Jake. I'll leave that up to him. Let's see. Donkey Kongington says, you nailed it. Governments allow drugs when they want, and they crack down when they want. It's all strategic. That's the pattern that I have noticed, and I think my friend, hey, Bobby Nick is back. I think my friend Dave Daffer and many of us been around for a minute kind of notice it. Let's see. I'm not sure what Bobby you're talking about. Say, where's Bobby sliding to? I don't know if you were sliding or I was sliding. Maybe it was right before my piss break.
I think he meant where I was going to. I'll be in the lounge.
Slide into the lounge.
Sure.
I understand.
Yeah, not sure when, but I'll be there.
That's
I'm
cool.
having
Well, I
fun
appreciate
right now
you
here.
hanging out. You said at one time, you gave me one time, but now you're extending it. So I appreciate you being part of the fun and hanging out longer. Let's see. Can I come on? I don't know. Let's see, Bobby Nick. I don't know if I don't have a way to directly contact Donkey Kongington, but maybe you can come on. We even talk about the hydroponic, bubonic, subatomic. There you go. The Stream Elements tip bot is running, as all my other bots are, and it's pinned to the top of this chat. Thank you very much in advance. You, Donkey Kongington says, oh, wait a minute. Can I come on you? Wait a minute. See, I knew something was up there, Bobby Nick. I didn't think Donkey Kong. I should have known. The answer is no. Electra was dancing to the piss break song. Thank you for that, for the lovely DJ Electra. I love that. Love that I finally got wise enough after doing 3 or 4 hour shows to go, you know what? I think I better build in a piss break, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
It's very necessary.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
If it don't make money, it don't make sense. U.S. government. Wait a minute. I think he stole that from Jake Hudson, Bobby Nick. Another thing, I stole a story from Jake. Matt, I've heard Jake say this before. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. There you go. Bobby, getting your menus set up, What are you doing? Let's see. Whoa, let's see. Scott Fitzpatrick is checking in on the chat. I hope you saw the message in a bottle video, bro. You brought that up yesterday. He says, I don't think I'm going to make it today, boys. It's raining, and I'm still ankle deep in the basement. No. What the hell's going on, bro? Got that rain? I know that's happened before.
Yeah, he sent a picture of it into our chat.
I remember seeing him in the past when we were first podcasting with him. He's like, boys, I can't make it. I got the water up here. So I know that the basement water thing is a thing where I hope you get through that well there, Scott. Thanks for checking in though. Matt says, nice. Don't make money. It don't make sense. Nice. Be careful, Scott. That's right. Don't be grabbing no toasters or anything electrical when you're doing that.
Scott!
Be careful there, buddy. There it is. One more time for her.
Scott!
Let's see.
Phil McCooch?
Not right now. Let's see. All right. All right. Why don't we get on to this? Like I said, it's up to you. If you want to take the time to send Jake, I leave that power in your hands, Bobby Nick, being that you showed up here today. Donkey Kongington said, that's funny. I put the you trying to start another comment accidentally, then erased it, but you could still see it. So I looked like I was saying, can I come on you? I definitely thought you were going for the joke, Donkey Kongington. I think you just hit a subliminal joke right there. I think there's something going on. I think he's kind of gay for me, Bobby Nick. A little subliminal shit.
I would say so, yeah.
Like, you just accidentally write, can I come on? And then accidentally write you.
Hello, Frisco.
I don't know, Donkey Kongington. I don't know.
Seems a little suspicious.
He says no homo, but sounds like I like you full homo, maybe. I don't know. But why don't we get into some other stuff we like to do here on BF Live? I like to, when I find a bunch of crazy stuff and I got some cool videos and some cool articles, I like to mix them all together and share them right here in the segment I call BF's Internet Shyt. Let's do that. That's right. It's BF Live's Internet Shyt. Oh, I think this is probably the biggest, best offer I've had today. I will definitely come on you, Bobby friend. Oh, it's getting Getting a little homo here. That's what happens when you're on hours at a time and days in a row. People get to know you a little too well, but I'm glad you're here getting to know me just that well. Bobby, I see, I'm not sure I'm going to show that first, second, or third, but I got some cool internet. Show it that. Okay. I think I'll do that. Okay. Let's change the order of these a little bit. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's do that. Let's do. What the hell? Okay, let's see. All right, let me refresh this, and here we go. All right, pause it. This is our boy Corbin Millette. I like to feature him on BF Live on Internet Shyt. He's always doing these funny, cool prank videos on his parents, Bobby Nick, and he's got another one. This one. He's filling my parents' kitchen with shots of vodka this time, Bobby Nick.
Really?
Let's watch how this goes. See how mom and dad like this one.
With Jello shots a few weeks ago, so I figured I would just do it again. And for the shots in the fridge, I wanted to make them special, so I mixed them with Huggies.
Ooh, are these shots? Is the fridge full of them?
I mean, there's more than just the fridge.
I don't even know where to go right now. Jeez. Sorry.
Dad likes to drink, Bobby Nick.
Work the holiday weekend, no work tomorrow. Good
He put
Friday.
hugs in them.
It's
I
about
thought they
to
were
be a
Jello
damn
shots.
good
They're just straight up.
Friday.
They're like hugs.
Good shots. Why would you stack these?
Oh, she's looking for it.
Do you not understand that I freaking work all day and I'm having Easter and you make a shit ton of mess in my house? So where's all my food? Listen.
There are shots.
Filling my parents' kitchen with shots of
There's
vodka.
first one.
My parents loved it.
We like to check in on that boy because I just think it's so hilarious how he likes to antagonize his parents. That's some funny shit. Let's see what check in with everybody else here on the chat. Yeah, Doggy comes out. I'll definitely come on you, Bobby friend. Okay. Let's see. Jake Hudson. Call in, like Jake says, 410-929-6749 on the hotline on BF Live. Scott says, I can't help but wonder what my horoscope was today. Well, I haven't gotten around to reading those, Scott, yet, but maybe we'll see if it involved water, if cancer involved water. Hashtag demonic, degrading, demoralizing, disgusting. Get back in bed. Get back in bed. All right, let's check out our next one. I got yet another one from our boy. Oh, let me see if I can come out of order here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Slide this over. All right. This was one that kind of, once again, inspired by something Scott said, because we always see Dad, and you see Dad like the vodka shots, Bobby Nick. And Scott asked the other week, does Dad ever get upset about any of these things that that Corbin Millette does? Because it seems like Mom's always upset and Dad's down with it. Well, I got this one where Dad was mad pissed at this one. And this is where when Corbin Millette, who picked on his parents, said, I'm kicking my parents out of their own house. Check this one out. See how this one went.
I told them I was going to be living on my own, but they didn't know that meant that I was kicking them out of the house. So I put everything in that U-Haul, the fridge, TV, even their fireplace.
This is what this
Now
kid
with all
does during
this
the day,
extra
Bobby.
empty space, I'm thinking of building a
He
lazy
emptied the
river
fucking
somewhere.
house.
But I think it's pretty safe to say my dad was not too happy about this.
Hey, man. Where's my... Hold on. Let me call you back. Let me call you
Oh,
back.
boy.
Where's my shit? That's my couch.
All of your stuff is in the U-Haul. I'm here.
Why is my stuff in the U-Haul? My house. No. I don't know. No, when we said you were going, you were going.
Who's got a U-Haul full of stuff right now, though?
Better not be all of my shit.
Dad's going to peep it.
What's he doing? Bro, he's taking the... Where's he going?
Look, Bobby, he drove off with it. His father doubled
Kicking
down
my
and he
parents
drove
out
off
of their
with
house.
it. I thought that was funny. All right, I got, where's the other piece? Come on. Losing my Shyt. Here you go. Here's another piece of Shyt. I got this cool ass. I want to make sure I get to everything. All right, I'm going to show this to you. And I think the last piece of video I got is really going to be a good one. So I'm going to show you this one. This is kind of an interesting one. This is something that people from our generation and maybe others would recognize. This is somebody with an actual Knight Rider, Bobby Nick. The Knight Industries 2000. Check this out. Let me see. It was on Twitter, and it says a bunch of middle-aged guys are going to need a towel. Check this out. This is the Knight. Somebody made their own Knight Rider car. I think they said it was on a dollar store parking lot. They said you never know what you're going to run into on a Dollar General parking lot. Check this out.
Man, the crazy shit you see at a Dollar General.
Can you talk? Of course I do.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
Oh, watch this,
Sir,
Bobby
this
Nick.
is epic.
What is your name? Kit. It's short for Night Industries 2000.
Look at this. My dude went hard in the paint, Bobby Nick.
God damn.
That thing talks.
Play your theme music. Play your theme music.
Yes. Night Industries 2000, bro. KITT.
This thing is epic.
Copyright. Jake Hudson, copyright. There you go. So I wanted to show that. That was cool. You don't see that every day. The real life Kit, the Night Industries 2000 car. That was a cool, bro. Wasn't that one of the coolest things on TV back in those days?
Oh yeah, man. I loved that show, man. That was
I think our friend Nimrob said that he had it as his ringtone one time. It showed up as his ringtone. He overheard it, I think. Wait a minute. But Jake's saying this is sexy. Wait a minute. There goes, we're getting sexy time with Jake now. Jake getting all sexy with us. Yeah. That was a neat car, wasn't it, Jake? Man, that's back in the day. That's some more shit. So that was the Night Industries 2000. Somebody went, yeah, man, he had it talk, had the actual voice in there. That was cool. Whoa, look at Donkey Kongton says, he's like, whoa, that was better than the Eclipse. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Especially a Mitsubishi Eclipse. Hi-oh. Let's see, those things suck. All right, so I got one more, at least one more piece of internet shite, but I've been anxious. I got so much shit in my browser. Yes, I do. I got one more piece of internet shite in here. Let me cue it up and get it ready. Find it again. Some bitch, I lost it. Find it twice. There it is. Okay. Now this is gonna be cool. I got it. This is the last piece of internet shite I got for you, and this is something cool involving a snake. Let me share the video for you. This is called. It says nature is amazing. A team of vets pulled an entire beach towel out of a python in Australia with their bare hands, Bobby Nick. That's what we're about to watch right here. You're going to see a python, an entire beach towel they're going to pull out of this snake. Let's watch this shit.
Coming out.
What?
That's just the grappling thing. You think that might be the towel at first? And look how fat it is.
You're just like right.
People in the scope.
This gets epic, Bob and Nick.
Yeah, keep
But they have like a lighted scope down in there, and I guess with they could grab it here.
We need to move the snake back. Yeah.
Crikey. Here it comes. This is just, it's about to begin, y'all.
We've got it. What? Sorry, no, it'll come out. We've got the tip of it. Let's just get that back in. We can use these ones to pull that out. Oh, yeah, okay.
Watch this, Tiffany. Watch this, Tiff.
Can you hold the snake's mouth?
I guess it must have been fat, and I don't know. Maybe somebody saw it. I don't know how they determined, but look at that. Watch this. Watch this, Bobby Dick.
Just hold that together.
Oh. There's like the tag and everything. You can start seeing the color of it. Watch this. Here it goes. Here it goes.
Oh.
Look at this. You got to slow down, girl. Slow down. Look at this shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn. That's crazy. Oh, she holds it like it's nothing. Oh, man.
You think that might have been a pet?
I don't know the circumstances around it, but that was gross and awesome, wasn't it, Bobby Nick?
Yeah, totally.
That was cool.
That is the stuff of nightmares and some of the best relief for that snake as well.
Yeah, there was kind of a satisfaction even for us watching it. Like you're like, oh, I got out. Like you breathe a sigh of relief. But man, that thing was bound up in there and perfectly the size of it. Obviously, it couldn't digest it. My sister Kathy is checking in. Hello. And she says, Bob, I'm listening and watching on my cell. Should I be able to listen and watch and listen in a car took Tina to the doctor, didn't want to miss the show. Yes, Kathy, if you just do your regular Bluetooth hookup and just have it acknowledge your phone, yes, that you can watch and hear it through the sound. You can do it all on your phone. Thanks for checking in, my lovely sister Kathy. I hope that the doctor's visit that you're taking Tina to goes well and routine.
Just don't watch too closely while driving.
Exactly right. I like that, Bobby Nick. Thank you for the disclaimer. Yes, please do it in a parked car in your safe conditions. Thank you, Bobby Nick. That's a good one. That's a more you know kind of thing right there, right? Definitely sounds like one to me. Don't watch and drive. Where's the beach goer at? Yeah, no shit, man. I don't know where they're at. They gone. Yeah, they probably got digested. Maybe Bobby Nick. That's the python, right? Yeah, that's a good point, Terry. I didn't think about the circumstances, right? Because Bobby Nick, you said maybe it was a pet. You speculated right away. Yeah. You went there right away. But Terry Nee's like, where's the attached beach goer that was with her? Like, stop chasing me! Stop chasing me! Caught up, done ate it, and then hanging on a towel for death, and probably was the last thing in the snake. Maybe that was crazy. Let's see. Jake don't bite. Jake the snake don't bite. Let's see. Gimme Beso says, how did I come to think that it ate a towel? Yeah, how does one come to think that it ate a towel? Yeah, well, that's what we're speculating right now. We don't know if it was like a domestic. I don't know the circumstances. I just see the video for what it is as you have, and I didn't get a lot of the backstory. But I don't know if it was a domesticated pet or maybe like Terry Nee speculated, maybe at the beach because they say it's from Australia. So maybe it found its way on the beach and said, "I'm going to eat you. I'm going to eat your ass."
Well, that's why I was thinking maybe it's a pet, because I don't know how you'd find that out. Like maybe someone saw it eat it, or
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm curious. Maybe I may have to do a little more research. Come on, research team. My crack staff. Come on, get on those shit. We'll get on. We'll have to get on the case and see if we can get some more information. And don't fight Elisa while driving. That's right. That's a good one. Don't do that. Yeah. That's right. You might get arrested. Let's see. All right. Tree Melon Spot's running. Jake says, "I'm still here." Bobby, I don't know if Bobby Nick has selectively forgot on purpose, but you got to lobby him. That was a pet. She wasn't that happy about. She wasn't that happy about just a towel. Let's see. Jake, call your cousin. Call Jeb. Hey everybody, this is Jeb. Jeb called in yesterday. Jeb's a nice relative of. I like meeting Jake's extended family through doing BF Live, and we met Jeb yesterday on the phone. Let's see. Jake Hudson says, Damien, it was the snake. Jake. Oh, Damien was the snake. Jake was the person. Jake the snake. Oh, would you send it to the wrong person?
I sent it into the group. I sent it back into the fucking group.
Oh, that doesn't know. Yeah. He can keep that, Kathy Linder says. Yeah. Jake says, shut up, bird. Shut up, bird. Now you got to get along because the bird is our friend. Terry Nee, all the birds are our friend here, Jake. So if you're gonna have problem mixing with the birds, I don't know if this is your day. Oh, hey, Kathy from Jake Hudson checking in. So let's see. And Kathy shouts him right back and says, "Oh, hey, Jake."
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Oh, hey, Jake. Oh, I hear somebody coming backstage, so I know Bobby Nick must have done something because that was like record time.
Smash Mouth.
Let's see. Oh. He's here. The man you either love or fear. I'm not going to say he's queer just because it rhymes, but it's kind of funny. Let's bring him in. It's Jake Hudson.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? We got face filters here.
Face filters.
What's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, what's up?
Sweet
Hey.
What's up, Jake? How you doing, face filter, Jake? It's good today.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing today?
Hi, Jake. How's it going, buddy? What's going
on? By the way, by the way, everybody's talking about Lisa Jordan. I think we were the first ones to talk about it.
So you don't own the story, Jake? You own WrestleMania? If you heard about shit before me too, but you don't own stories. What's wrong with you?
By the way, tomorrow, if we do a show tomorrow, it'll be episode 50 of BF Live.
Oh, shit. Jake knows what's up. Jake can count to 50 because this is episode 49 on a Tuesday, Jake. I'm not used to doing a Tuesday show, bro, but I'm glad you joined me today.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of being a whole filler. I'm giving us a place to kind of hang out and gather and have a good time and be positive.
And by the way, I've been busy doing audios all morning.
AI? Making AIs? What are you doing?
No, I've been doing like voice, like doing like audios for like Spreaker, and also by the way, shut up, Bird. What's up, Kathy? Miss Kathy is a good person.
That's right. Thank God Jake isn't showing his face.
Yeah, but I also want to say thank you to anyone that has been, and I just want to say, by the way, I heard a rumor that Hackamania is canceled.
Well, I passed by a tweet that said Ray was trying to convince Melton that he sold one ticket to Hackamania. So what do you know about Hackamania? Is it not going down? They don't have enough ticket sales? What's the drama?
I think what they were trying to do, they were trying to make it, because they did this last year with Brennan to get people to go to Vegas, and now
it turned into a loitering event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you think they're just going to have another loitering event? They're not going to have a live show, but they're just going to meet up in a Vegas casino? You think that's what's going to happen, Jake?
Yeah.
What it sounds like, if they're going to get together at all. But so yeah, from the bullet points that I was seeing on X, it sounds like, Bobby Nick, that maybe they couldn't sell enough tickets for that show out there. I don't know what you know about that.
Oh, by the way, I did delete that Discord. I delete the Bobby Friend Discord. I did delete that.
I saw that. I don't mind Discord. I'm already part of a lot of Discords, but I appreciate that, Jake. It's just another channel
I wanted
have to struggle to keep up with, though, brother.
Well, the thing is, I was actually, when you joined, I would have gave you access. I would give you ownership to it. So
I understand, and I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't do anything weird, Jake. It's just that it's so hard to keep up with the information channels that I have now. I don't want to create.
That's what I do. When I make these stuff, I'm not making them for me. I'm making them to help the person out. And what I would do is I would give the ownership to the person.
I understand that. I definitely know what you're at, and I know your heart was in the right place, brother. But yeah, it's very. I get things through Instagram and Messenger and Discord, multiple Discords, and so I don't want to create more channels that I don't have time to get to.
You want to hear something really funny? Is like people ask me all the time. I get so many things that people want to act like that they're trouble. Oh, damn it, Jake, can't even speak.
You can get it out, buddy. It's okay.
What's up, guys?
Tiffany Washington said Ray has 3 tickets sold under his code. Offer code Ray. Or how about this?
By the way,
what was Hackamania exactly? Who was supposed to be there?
I think they were trying to put together like a meet and greet, get together comedy event, but do it on a bigger scale and do what basically, like Jake alluded to, do what they were almost acting like they were going to do in Atlantic City, put on a comedy show and kind of have a place to gather. Right,
they
Jake?
were also what they were trying to do. They were trying to what they were trying to do is try to be like the Shyt Network did in Pottstown, the Pottstown incident.
Our friend Donkey Kongington says Melton had to get a bigger venue because the first wasn't big enough for the number of tickets already sold. So we're hearing kind of conflicting report. Ray made it sound like he was Hackamania wasn't going to happen. Or at least that's kind of what got out of the bullet points. But thanks for filling that in, Donkey Kongington.
The only thing I ever heard was that he wasn't going to be part of it. I don't know.
But yeah, Bobby Nick, I'm glad you brought this up because when we first got to know Ray, we did because we're great Bob Levy fans, and every minute you and I were sharing that Bob's on this show, Bob's on that show.
Yeah,
Bob was always doing Ray's show basically every day for a while, helping him out. And there might have been 6, 8, 10 people in there, right? And then we got to know him a little more, and then he got into the Shyt network, and everything kind of blew up. And what did everybody do when the whole Pottstown negotiation thing went on? They talked about, I can't believe how you were so heavy-handed with Ray and you're mean to Ray. But now what you notice is that now everyone that's had to deal with Ray, whether it's Carlos Danger or Melton or whoever, or Kevin, now they're all in the same boat as the Shyt network was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also,
you can only put up with Ray so long.
Right. He does all his show negotiations on air, but out in the public view and having people
that's
being
what he
involved
needs
with
to
it.
stop doing. That's what he needs to stop doing. Is he needs to stop doing these notifications. This is the reason why I tell people, hey, let's talk after stream about this. Let's just table it for now until because here's the thing, because if you do it on stream, they're more compelled to tell you yes.
True. They give an answer they don't believe. Yeah.
Well, and that's one thing Andrew has to try not to do. He likes to do business on stream too.
Hey, Bobby, hold on. Bobby, I have a clip for you, Bobby friend.
Uh-oh.
I have it's an Opie clip. Opie was yelling at a troll in his chat.
All right. Yeah, but I just think it's funny, Jake and Bobby, how like everybody got on the Shyt network about how, oh, you're so harsh with Ray, you're so abusive. Ray's a nice guy, and you're just not dealing with him the right way, and you should give him rooms, and you should accommodate him. Yet now that all this shit is in their lap, they're kind of seeing what the kind of position that Ray puts you in, doing all this crazy negotiation on live on the air and all. So
Bobby
I just see the irony in that. Yes, Jake.
I sent you a link. I sent you a video. You might want to download it and put it. Present this. It's a video. Basically, it's actually from this morning. And Opie was. They were talking about the Eclipse, and then someone brought up his show.
Mm-hmm.
Brought up his old show on Sirius.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, XM. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, he's yelling at the troll, yelling at the viewer.
Yeah, I'm not a big Opie guy. I don't give a whole lot of fucks about him. But if Jake Hudson had a gay monkey on his back, one of our listeners asked, would he leave it on there or beat it off? Jake.
I know who. Hey, Scott. No, don't do it. Don't do this shit to me.
Answer the question.
Answer the question, Jake. Come on.
I'm not even going to answer this. No
We've
comment.
all answered it. We've all
You
answered it.
beat off that monkey. I had that put to me on Hack Ride on Gearbox on a Sunday, and I answered it, Jake.
I was on Gear. By the way, I was on Gearbox.
No. Jake, you got to answer. Got to answer.
Yeah, you got to answer.
We need it. We need an answer. This.
Goodbye.
Come on.
Jake, come on.
You didn't answer this on Gearbox, did you? Come on now.
No comment.
Come on. Just leave it there then, right? If you're gay
All right,
monkey on your back.
I will leave it there. I will leave it there.
There you go. We got an answer out of one way or the other.
Leaving it there, folks.
Okay.
And I see Scott's coming up with clip number 3 of all his best of.
There you go. That's right. Yeah.
Hello, Frisco.
That's Scott's universal question. He likes to ask on many podcasts. Don't speak ill of my lovely Ray. Terry Nee, come on. Like my boy Scott, you and Scott are like the last two holdouts on Ray. Like I said, I don't dislike Ray, but I just think it's kind of funny now how everybody razzed the Shyt Network and Bob about their harsh treatment of Ray, and they could negotiate with him and give him hotels and food and treat him better. Yet when everybody else is faced with the same thing, they're not so quick to have that opinion, it seems.
You know what the thing is? Dealing with let me tell you this. I was having to deal with Ray. Everybody was like, "Oh, why did you get rid of OJ?" Because OJ was also talking about Ari. Ray was talking about Ari. A lot of those guys. Ari's a good person. I love Ari. Ari's a very good person. She's been like she remember a couple months ago when I had my big blow up with Joe
Which
Colano.
one, Jake? Which one?
The first one, the one that I thought I got blocked in chat.
All right.
And I said fuck Joe, and I did a big. She called me to see if I was okay, and she talked me through it.
Yes, Ari Jane. It seems like from what I know of her on these shows, she seems like a very nice.
By the
person.
way, AriJane.com, AeriJane.com. Use code HW for 15% off.
All right. Well, there you go. Well,
And
Jake,
free shipping on your first order. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Have you given to my cause yet for Americans, Jake? Have you done it yet?
Dude, you're an idiot.
I am, but that's what you love about me.
Hey, Bobby, do you want to do you got to end the lounge coming up before No Filter tonight, right?
Really gonna just stop my show and just to promote his shit? I already promoted Bobby Nick. What's wrong with you? Man, what the fuck, dude?
Everybody knows I'm going to be in the lounge very soon, so don't worry about it, Jake. It'll get done when it's done.
All right, Dave Dabbler, $10.
Well, wait until we get to that, Jake. I was going to do a BF Live unasked for movie review. Let's see. I saw a movie over the weekend. I like to say, when I see a movie, I like to let you guys know about it. So this weekend, I saw an interesting kind of mix of a movie. I saw Star Wars, The Force Awakens, kind of a newer Star Wars movie. So you're like, BF, that's been out for a while. What are you talking about? You went and seen Star Wars? Well, I saw a little differently. I saw it in concert with an orchestra. Here's a little video. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong picture. Wait a minute. Hey, Jake, I just met you, and this is crazy. Well, this is him and his dad. Let me get that chat off the screen so we can read this properly. Oh, it's on Ask for a Review banner thing. Let me take that down. It says, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but I'm your father, Jake. So join me, maybe. And then Jake replies, no. Okay. This wasn't this wasn't really the movie I saw this weekend, but I did see this right here. I did see Star Wars, The Force Awakens with an orchestra, and it was kind of a neat kind of situation. I've never experienced this before. So I don't know how many cities have like an orchestra.
Did your wife make you watch this? Did your wife make you watch this?
Kinda, no. It was for a date night, Jake. True confession, but I'm a Star Wars fan, brother. And one of the first movies that probably really turned me on
I knew your wife had something to do with this. I knew your wife had something to do with this.
Of course you did. I got her. I turned her on to Star Wars and stuff. So one of the first movies that really turned me on to the idea of classical music, Jake, was the Star Wars movie, because it has all of these kind of great string parts and horns and these dramatic parts in it. So yes, and it was kind of it was a date night thing. So I saw that with the orchestra live, so it was kind of neat. So I would recommend that if anybody gets a chance in their area to see that, go see that. And that's BF Live's Unasked For movie review this week.
Oh, did you see? Did you see that Alexa Bliss is actually is BuzzFeed is in hot water? No, BuzzFeed is in some hot water right now for using Alexa Bliss photographs without permission.
Nope, I did not see that, Jake.
Hold on, because
Alexa.
What's that, Alexa?
Who is talking about Alexa?
All right, calm down. Alexa Bliss, not you, girl. Calm down. You're just regular Alexa. Calm
Off the
down.
clock, Alexa's getting mad, Jake.
Yeah, she heard Alexa, man. Don't be popping off her name. She don't like that shit. Let's see.
Actually, if I can present this is I did bring some internet Shyt.
Brian Clauder, who I know is a great fan, he's a friend of Gino, and I know he's a big friend / fan of Ray. He says, being a fan of Ray's is like having a second and a third job.
Hey,
go.
Bobby,
Yes.
friend, can you put the thing in the thing, please?
Hang on a second. Thank you, Jerry Lahane, for these nice words. It says BF has the best sound drops. Insane funny. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy that little thing I try to add to the show. I stole from
Jake,
Star
Jake,
Wars.
He doesn't want to put his dick in your ass, okay?
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
Hey, what is that? Looks kind of pornographic.
No, it's not pornographic. It's Alexa Bliss photographs. It's not pornographic. You need to see the. Put it up. It's not pornographic. It's not pornographic.
I stole from Star Wars for Rex funny barroom scene with music aliens used for Deep Space Nine's Quark Bar. Yeah, that sports bar, that's Quark Bar, very, very similar to what they were going for in Star Wars. All right, Jake, tell us what it is again.
This is it's actually the tweet is actually. Can you put it up?
Can you tell me what it is?
It's Alexa Bliss. It says the caption is Alexa Bliss calls out BuzzFeed for using her picture without permission and wrongly labeling her as an influencer.
Okay. All right. Let's show that. This is up from our friend.
Oh, Mary Jane.
Wait a minute,
Jane,
Jake.
1999.
Jake, hold the fucking phone.
Don't you know that there's a pace to the show, Jake? Don't you know that?
Sorry, hold on.
You can't tell me to play your thing and then go ahead and read stuff, bro. There has to be ordered. Hit play, son. This is yours. This is just a tweet.
This is just a tweet.
All right. Can you make it bigger? That's what she said.
Hold on.
Oh, so this is Alexa Bliss, WWE star, and somebody used her shit unauthorized.
BuzzFeed website. BuzzFeed used it. This is some of the comments.
All right. Let's
one
see.
Of the things I'm reading it right now. I'm actually reading it because one.
All right.
Look at all this. It's like all these people that are white knighting for her.
Oh yeah, you know the simp army is gonna come out for her. So there you go. So that's from our friend Jake there. And now we will get to the lovely Ari Jane.
There you go.
Checking in and says, yay, I'm not too late. Happy Tuesday, day makers. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you for the $19.99, Ari. I will make sure Jake gets 0 of that. Squirt bar. Wait, what are you hearing?
Shut up.
What? Who are you telling to shut up?
Hey, Ari. Ari's amazing. Shout out to Ari. By the way, right now I'm down. Hey, Ari, I am down to like 110 of the deodorant left.
Mm-mm.
I might need some at the end next month.
Just drop the hand on your head. Donkey Kongington says Ray and Melton have been arguing for a month. Yeah, I've seen little clips of that. Jerry Lane, come on. It says Ari Jane generous. Yes, kisses and hugs before Jake loses his mind. I knew Ari Jane first. Y'all ain't allowed to be nice to her. I knew her first. Haha, love you, Jake. Look at that. Oh, shit. Calm down over there, Jake. Jake's getting a little bit excited over there, Ari Jane. Just a little bit, if you know what I mean. He's like,
yeah.
Hiya, Gerald. Hi, Jerry. LOL. Bless you, Mr. Sunshine. Stream Elements bot running. Jake, it means you pick good people when others agree with you. No jealousy. There you go.
You are an awesome person.
She
says she heard.
Terry Nee says, Jib said, this is why Jake was never allowed at family's surprise parties.
By the way, I've been very, I've been like spacing out. I've been spacing out the deodorant. I've been spacing it out, letting it.
You have space deodorant?
No,
okay.
spacing. Scott, quit calling me that. Quit calling
me. Oh, he's doing what you do, calling people.
Answer your dad, Jake. Answer your dad. Come on.
Oh shit, Dad's calling you on the phone. Let's see. You better answer that. Let's see.
Is he backstage?
He's on the line. Caller, you're on the line.
I want you to have dirty hot sex with me.
Damn, that's inappropriate, Scott. Why are you gonna call him the Man, I don't know if Jake's made like that, Scott. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. You know Jake. You're laughing at the Scott. Well, that's cool. All right. Well, I don't know why Scott would say that, but Scott is known to be a singer, He's a musical interlude. He's like kind of goes along with it.
All I wanted to do is eat some dick. All I wanted to do is eat some dick.
All right. Well, I think he was affected by the Eclipse a little bit more different than we were. How about this? I don't have a whole lot of Perry Shyt because he did so much last night. I didn't have time to clip everything. Plus the rewind was off on the show last night, so I didn't get a chance to clip anything live. But I do have one clip they shared. So why don't we do just
He does that.
He does that. Well,
why
don't we do just what?
What Tom does?
Huh?
What Tom does is he puts his stuff on Patreon after the fact. Puts it on.
Yeah, Patreon. I know he does. Yeah. But sometimes I'll leave the Friday show. The Friday show was still up from last Friday, that 9-hour extravaganza. But why don't we just look at one little clip and see what Perry was up to in a tiny segment we'll do called Perry Talk.
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
Shout out to the 36 people I see enjoying BF Live right now. Or at least you're watching it. You might not be enjoying it, but I see there's 19 of you on Bob Stuff 1 on X. I see there's 17 of you on BF Live right here on YouTube, and I see there's 0 on Facebook. So thank you for that, wherever you're at. I am available on all 3 of those outlets, currently running live right now on Twitter X, on BF Live on YouTube, and on Facebook. You can also join the Facebook group and watch that way. Some people checking that way. All right, I got a Perry. I know you're dancing, man. You got face filters going on. You got it going on, brother. You have got it going on. Go, Jake. I like how he stops dancing when I play the music. Okay, we're done. That's cool. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to show you this. Perry reports, like we did a cool report show on the Eclipse yesterday that Jake was a part of, but also Perry Caravello, he did a little report. We'll do this little segment. I'll share this one video of Perry Caravello doing his Eclipse report, which I don't know what he really reported on being in California. I don't think he got much of a touch of it out there, but let's see what Perry has to say about the Eclipse from yesterday. Perry Caravello Eclipse report.
Just starting to begin now. Just starting now. Okay? There's a dabble on the moon now. Video.
A dabble on the moon.
What? That ain't gonna work. Come on. This helmet looks like an orange piece right now.
They got the glasses. Yeah. Oh, he's got his thumb on it, like using his thumb. What are you doing? Finger?
And my finger covering.
Knucklehead.
Oops. Coverage was good though, right? Just
there you go. That was our one little short little Perry talk segment
Perry
today.
Talk. Perry talk.
Ready? You gonna sing it, Jake? Let's go. Sing it.
Talk. Perry talk. Perry talk.
Perry talk. Perry
talk.
talk. Perry talk. Perry talk. Perry talk. Perry talk.
That's right. It is Perry talk.
By the way, what about? I just also want to tell you that I also want to say thank you to the people that we got watching. Hit the like button, you freaking flowards.
You flowered cowards. That's right. Hit that like button, you carrot. That's right. Please do what Jake says. Please, like, if you haven't already. Any of you, if you have, please check again.
You people
like, share,
from
and
Broward
subscribe.
County.
BF Live. I'm talking, Jake. He gives me a ball to hand off to do a thing, and then you kick the ball out of my hand. But yeah, please, if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and please hit that like, share, and subscribe on BF Live. No. It's absolutely free. Thank you, Jake. Hey, I hope that Scott's still watching. I know and think that Terry Nee's still watching. Our Ray fans. If I got a couple Ray fans, this is another thing I got for you, Scott. All on the mention, buddy. You said something about, or somebody mentioned I think it might have been Terry Nee talking about videotaping Ray dancing at the wedding. Well, I have that for my boy Scott and everybody else that might be interested in that. So if you want to see some of the whitest dancing ever, now, Jake, I'm going to warn you, there's a little music, but I'm going to start it off a little bit, and then I'm going to mute it, okay, buddy? So don't yell at me. All right? Here we go. This is Ray doing some of the saddest. He don't represent all of us white people. I just want to make a disclaimer of that right from the start, that lest anyone think that he represents all of the dancing of white people. This does not, but this is Ray at Chris Abel's wedding from 1 year ago today. Happy anniversary once again to Chris and Elizabeth Abels. Liz Abels, thank you, the host of Replayables. I'm his humble co-host.
Congratulations on 1 year marriage.
That's a good thing. So this was Ray not carrying on, but dancing at Chris Abel's wedding just last year, 1 year ago yesterday. That's where this video was taken, and this is courtesy of the lovely Gina Levy. Let's play this. Let's mute it right away, Jake. Ready? All right. He's dancing to bust the move. Look at these look at this. Oh, get it, Ray. Get it. Yeah, he got the beer in the hand. There you go. It says Liz and Chris in the back.
I wish I was there. I wish I was there.
It was a lot of fun. That's Zen walking in the background. Looks like right there, walking by, looking at his phone.
Wait. Now, a year later, Anthony Zenhauser's part of the Saloon Network now.
That's a good point there, Jake. Look at that. There's Zen walking by. He's like not noticing white man horribly dancing, like not noticing, not paying attention to Ray representing. So there you go. So that's for you, Scott. I think Scott said that he didn't see it or didn't remember seeing it. So there you go. Scott and Terry Nee, there's your boy, your hero, the man himself. He crushed it. Somebody said he did a tight hour and a half set at Chris's wedding show last year, which I thought was an accurate statement. Somebody said that yesterday. So that's for my boy Scott and all the other Ray fans out there. Matt's talking about the dehumanizing in the Perry Caravello clip. Dehumanizing, degrading. They had him sucking up all kind of shit yesterday at the end with his vacuum. And then the part at the end when the stream ended and Tom put the other camera on him and he's still screaming about how you're ruining my life. It's just Perry Caravello Live. You got to check it out. It's a different experience.
Yeah,
Scott is getting the love.
I love, let me tell you something. I actually watched a long time. We've been actually asking, the crew's been asking, see if Perry's going to get a kick.
Oh, if he's going to get a kick site, yeah, I don't know. You can see Perry Caravello on Twitch and YouTube, I know for sure, but I don't know how much Tom wants to mess around with trying to get on another service kick or something.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like he wants to act like Perry. Everybody wants to I'm just tired. I know that now. I actually believe Gino is going to get fired.
For Gino, you pivoted to Gino Bisconte. I mean, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Why do you think that, Jake?
I think everybody's going.
Yeah, like the rumors are starting to get out a little more that like maybe Anthony might actually be abandoning the New York facility. I don't know what you've been hearing, Bob.
That's by the way, I gotta give credit. I gotta give the Demon his credit. Kevin Brennan was right.
Well, bro, I mean, that was kind of a writing on the wall situation. You could see I didn't take like a Nostradamus or a Kevin Brennan or anybody to figure that out. You could see that kind of the wheels in motion.
We didn't start the fire.
Okay, I watched a little bit of Kumi the other day when he was free on YouTube, and he did say that when he started Compound Media, the landscape wasn't the same as it is now.
Was not.
Yeah,
100%.
You didn't have all these people.
There was no programs like this. There was no programs like this.
Good point.
To be able to just broadcast to YouTube. Anybody now can do it, right? You can have 3, 4, 5, 10 people on the same show, from their own home. So,
you don't need the dedicated studio like you may have needed back in those days.
Exactly. So,
and I think he was still caught up in the radio vibe because he came up in radio all of his career too. So I think he was still trying to recreate that whole studio dynamic where the guys mix up and mesh with each other. But yes, as he's been involved with Compound, the dynamics of the internet and broadcasting have changed to now he's at another place. So what is his thinking now, Bobby Nick?
Well, he didn't really say in so many words, but in my opinion, what he was saying was that, basically, Compound is done. Like the New York studio anyway, maybe he'll keep up with something that is, off like this.
Yeah, I assume that he would, at least in my thinking, I would be like, as we described, the dynamics have changed in the game. So my thinking would be, if I was Anthony, okay, I still want to have a Compound Media, but I don't need a physical compound anymore. So I would try to think about pulling in different shows, like maybe BF Live or something, something like that.
Or the Jay Hudson show, or the Jay Hudson show.
Nah, screw you. No, do it on your own time, because I know they cut that kind of not so great morning show that they had that wasn't the best thing in the world.
I'll be very honest. I watched a little bit of Bill Schultz when he was on Keanu Cast, and it was so horrible. It was
I never have been a Bill Schultz fan.
I tried. I was a Compound guy, and I tried to get into the whole lineup, and that was one of the harder ones to get into. So I'm just saying, Anthony, holler at your boy. Got a little something going on here that feels like a little bit more than maybe the energy they had on that show. I'm just saying, I'll humble brag that a little bit. Let's see. Matt goes back to saying that it was great when he was flipping out at the end. Yes, every time you thought the stream was over last night, Tom went to that other shot, and he's just standing there in his shorts, and all the Mets going, "Fuck you! You ruined my life. I want you out of my you ruined my fucking career and everything." Yeah, he is so all over the place, man. The way he refuses to say he's absolutely not going to do things, and then within 5 minutes he's doing them. So that's Perry Caravello. Kai Branicasio is checking in. Hey, brother. Hello, my brothers. Thumbs up indeed. Hello, brothers. That's right. Hello, brothers. Ray and Joey C are online. Whoa, look behind me. Wait a minute. Well, that's nice. You're getting like my boy Jake in here promoting other shows. In mine, Tiffany. Thank you. Hey, look, do this for me. You go over to Ray and Joe She Show, whatever they're doing, saying, hey, if you're tired of this old beef and drama and the same old shit over and over again, come over and watch BF Live, because you can see video of Ray dancing. Come on. Ray don't even have that shit on his own show. He ain't going to show you him dancing like terribly like a white man will, but we will show you that here on BF Live. Go tell them that the party's over here on BF Live, Tiffany. Thank you. Right. Let's see. There's Kai getting the love from Scott Fitzpatrick. Brian Clauder says, I sent the chat about a tight hour and a half, and that's a short set for him. That's right. Yes, you did. Yes, Ray did. I thought that was you. Ray did a tight hour and a half at the Abel's comedy show. I hit it like 5 times. Uh-oh. She smacked that like button's ass. Be like Gary Jane. Slap its ass, twist its nipple, whatever you got to do. YouTube likes it. I love it, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Gary Jane.
At least she didn't hit it 6, because then it would have unliked it.
That's a thing. Don't hit it 6.
I just want to say something about like we're talking about like you know I've been watching this video that this was posted like 4 days ago. Crazy Cabbie's tax evasion story where he failed to pay his taxes and then he went to prison for a year.
He did the crime and he did his time. So that's what our system's all about. Yep. Yeah. Did his crime, did his time. What were we supposed to do, Tiff? That's all good. She's just letting people know. I think it's good.
Jay. Love you, sweetheart. Love you, sweetheart.
James, calm down.
She died like 20 years ago.
What are you talking about now? I don't see that one.
Scott is messaging me. Did you hear that Princess Diana died in a car accident?
Oh my God. I just love the fact that you're being tortured. Oh my goodness. What was that? Anthony had a subscription-based platform that he made a free speech platform. He had nobody holding him back to say or do. Yeah, that was the problem he was facing with that at the time after he got like kicked out of Sirius Satellite Radio, which was thought to be that place. But ultimately, yeah, if you want to kind of really get away with free speech that isn't tied to any corporate entities that might have problems with it, you kind of have to be independent like he did. So yeah, he was very much, I give him a lot of credit for that, for Bobby Nick, ahead of his time for like setting up a network. Oh, he's on the phone. Setting up a network and just kind of being ahead of all of this. I think he was very much ahead of it. Calm down, Jake. Put it in your pants, son, man. Calm down. That's cool. Okay, Bobby Nick's taking somebody's order on the phone up there. All right, well, like I said, they don't have a good video of Ray dancing all extra white like I do here on BF Live. Let's see what else we can get
into. Face filter.
No, I couldn't. See, I hope this isn't a problem. I want to do this again. Why don't I change my configuration? And Scott was asking about this, so why don't we get down with a little bit and maybe do some BF Live soulful horoscope readings? How about if we do that? Let's get into some of that.
Okay.
Okay. Chill music. Hey, all my soulful brothers and sisters. Why don't you throw your sign in the chat and I'll see what the stars have in mind for you.
Leo.
I said in the chat. Anyway, this is for my boy Scott once again, because I was thinking about all the stuff we talked about yesterday and today. Scott, who's kind of dealing with a little water situation, he wanted to know what his horoscope holds for him. Let's just see if there's any better news in the Cancer horoscope, which I know Scott is, right here on BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hey, Cancer. Scott, this is for you, buddy. This is for you, buddy. So I hope you're watching still. Scott! It says today is an 8. So I guess the water could have been worse, brother. Keep promises with your friends. Wink, wink, doing podcast. I guess a flood is a thing, but that's it. Keep promises with friends. Communicate through delays and breakdowns. He did. He said, I don't think I'll be there because my shit is flooded. Take advantage of forward momentum. Together, you can adapt around an obstacle. Connect and share. Well, come on, Scott. Go on and get it. I hope that bodes well for you and your little water situation that you're having to deal with today there, brother. I hope it's a good signs in there. Wait a minute, Jake says Leo multiple times. So why don't we do Leo? Hey, Jake, this is for you, my bro, Leo. Focus on a professional priority. Make sure that what you build is solid, Jake. An unexpected development could change things. Plan for the long term.
His name is Bobby Nick.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm Bobby Nick. There you go. Well, he's saying, Ari, I sent you a DM on Facebook. Where will Pisces make me today? There you go. Did we get your Pisces? We just did that, right? Did we not? Let's get Pisces. Let's get in your Pisces.
You did Cancer.
I did. All right. Let's get on the Pisces then for our friend Gimme Bezos. Gimme Bezos says, throw yours in the chat as well, everybody. Pisces, today is a 7. Your day isn't going to be as good as Scott's in the say. You can have a 7, but not bad. Extra patience pays extra. You got to be patient. Not you. Yeah, patient. Right? Messages can be garbled or lost in translation. You got to watch those texts. Get that communication right. Expect transportation and shipping delays. Clarify and repeat. It all works out. That expect transportation and shipping delays. I hope you don't have nothing on this boat that's stuck in the harbor here where I live. Hope you don't have nothing. But yes, extra patience pays off. Messages can be garbled and lost in translation. All right, so be patient. Get them messages right. And expect some shipping delays. Clarify, repeat, it all works out. All right, if there's a couple more in here, I'll read them. Otherwise, I'll wrap up this bit in a minute. Scott and I are Cancers. Now I know why I like him. There you go. Some people with the same sign get along, and I guess maybe others don't. My wife and I are of the same sign, same birth date and everything, Bobby Nick. You know that about us, right?
Hey, what I can't see what I'm doing. Can you tell me what I'm doing?
Jerking off. Looks like you're jerking off, Jake. You're not supposed to be doing that with Mickey. What's it? I don't know. It's still a better dance than Ray DeVito, though. You're doing Go, Mickey. Go, Mickey. It's your birthday. Go, Mickey. It's your birthday. It's better than Ray DeVito dancing. Yes, it is, Ray. It's better. I'm sorry. There you go. All right. Well, we've read Pisces. We've read Cancer. We read Leo. How about if I read mine, because I'm a good old Virgo?
Someone's asking for your sister is asking for the call-in number.
The call-in number. Thank you, Jake. There it is, right there. Ba-doom, ba-doom. And let's continue with this bit. And let me read mine, because I am a Virgo. No longer true. No longer a virgin. Let's see. Today is an 8, so that's good. Optimistic. Adapt your educational exploration around delays and barriers. What? Okay.
Guys, call in 410-929-6749.
I was talking, Jake. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to start at the beginning. Adapt your educational exploration around delays or barriers. Organization and planning prepare you for a successful connection. Monitor conditions closely. Minimize risk. That just sounds like a bunch of random statements in a word. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what any of that means. But if that's all of them, maybe we'll wrap this up in a minute. I'll look for more in. There's the number to call in. I don't know if you want to call in Kathy and say hello or not. If you want for general purposes, it didn't take a Nostradamus or Kevin Brennan to predict that. Thank you, Donkey Kongington. That's right. Didn't take none of them fools to predict that. Yeah. That compound was eventually going to fall by the wayside for a lot of the reasons that Bobby Nick and I cited, that, just so many changes have happened in radio and media since COVID and before that, when he needed that kind of dedicated studio, he no longer needs. That's kind of obsolete at this point, I think. So there you go. All right. Well, that will be all of the ones in there. You can choose to call in or not. I have time for one more. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap up today's edition of BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings. I hope you enjoyed that segment, and the stars hold some good things for your future. If not, we'll check in tomorrow. That's right. I said we'll check in tomorrow because we're going to do this every day this week. This is BF Live 49 Stream Show. Jake, will you be here tomorrow for number 50? I say Jake.
Jake?
He's there. He's just being a Jake and ignoring me.
What's up, guys?
Thumbs up.
I'm going to say that, whether we want him to or not, he'll be here. But you know what, Bobby Nick? You know, when Monday I do BF Live, I started out maybe an hour or two. It turned into a 2-hour show. It turned into a 3-hour show. And you guys are nice enough to hang out with me for 4 hours. But I don't know if I got enough prepared for 4 hours today. But we did 3 hours today. We're coming up on the top of the hour. I know that you got other things and shows to get on too, and you've already extended your stay, so I appreciate this. But I think we're going to pull this train into the station today and give my throat a break and give everybody else a break and a chance to get on with the rest of their day. Thank you so much for joining me here on a special Tuesday edition of BF Live. I'm going to do this every day this week, so join us here 12 o'clock noon, 9 o'clock Pacific time, every day this week. We're going to do this. I'm going to scramble and put my bits together and try to put together a daily show, a fresh show every day so we can join here every day this week and try to have some fun. And I'll fill some holes. I like to say I'm a hole filler, Bobby Nick, right? That's an old term of mine, right?
Got to fill them holes, Bobby Brand.
We fill them holes. Is that you? Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Let's see who's coming in.
Call from
Jacob Hudson.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Caller, you're on the air on BF Live. Come in.
Hello.
Oh,
jackass.
wait a minute. Jake, you're already on the show and you're calling into a show you're already on. What are you doing, brother?
I'm sorry, I pulled the same shit Bobby Nick does all the time.
All right. Well, are you coming
pull
through?
that shit on me. I don't do that to you.
That's cool. Well, I'm glad you called in, Jake, and maybe you'll join us tomorrow, man. I hope that everybody joins us tomorrow, like Bybee and Gimme Bezos and Dave Daffler and Deadfool and Donkey Kongington and my sister and Brian Clauder and Ari Jane. Thank you for the super chat, and Tiffany Washington and Brian Clauder again and Kai Bronicasio and Scott and Matt. I'm reading everybody.
Gotcha.
You hung up, you son of a bitch. Let's see. You were still coming through my earphones no matter what. Man, there's 35 people joining us here. I almost don't want to leave. You guys are awesome, but we're going to do this here every day.
Why don't we play some Tookie Soup tonight?
No. Let's see. I'm trying to wrap up the show, Jake. I don't know if you weren't on the line when I said, but normally I do 4 hours, but I think I got about 3 in me today. I did 4 yesterday. I'm doing 3 today, but we're going to get here every day this week, and I will try to scramble.
Hello, Bobby.
Jake. Let me do my promotion,
Bobby.
Jake. God damn it, Jake.
Bobby.
Just the only way I'm going to get this out of me. Oh, let me see.
Call from Kathy Sell.
All right, guys.
Accept, press 1.
You heard that, right?
Voicemail, press 2.
Caller, you're on the air. First time caller, long time listener. Come in.
Woo! Hello, it's your sister.
Oh shit, everybody! You've been waiting. You're not getting the visual, but I was hoping you call in. How you doing today, Kat?
Okay, I'm running around, but I wanted to tell you all. I wanted to see if anybody caught the the guy that's going to move to Myrtle Beach that Gino works for.
Anthony, we were just talking about that little compound stuff. Yeah, Anthony Cumia.
The compound, did anybody see? Evidently, something happened on the air 2 nights ago. It was a racial situation thing.
Imagine that.
That exploded. Okay.
Really?
But it was about Beyonce and her cowgirl thing and all this. Well, he had a show on last night. I don't know if anybody caught it.
Mm-hmm.
It was really interesting, and he hit on a lot. He did it in a very polite way, which I was surprised, but I've never watched one of his shows before.
Mhm.
But I was really surprised, and it was really good. And like I said, it hit on a lot of really good points last
Yeah,
night.
Anthony does his best to, well, sometimes he does his best to kind of dance around the latest things that are going on politically in the world and kind of his take on things. But yeah, Anthony is a longtime broadcaster, really professional. I really didn't get a lot of, I didn't hear him a lot back in the day, Kath, because I was a Howard Stern fan growing up. So he was kind of like considered the enemy, and he wasn't really in our market. But ever since then, I got to know him as a really fine broadcaster and a really good impressionist. He's very good on air. Yeah, I like Anthony a lot.
Yeah. And he's sitting in his office. It was really, I was really impressed, and I was really surprised. And like I said, because of the way he did, it got a little political, but it was all about the way the world is and how everybody, looks at things and everything. It was really interesting.
And that's why
if you get a minute.
Then that's why ultimately, like we were, Bobby and I were discussing, he's so much to that edge of controversial that he was eventually like let go from Sirius satellite radio and basically had to set up Compound for those reasons, because he was getting too close to the edge for a lot of corporations politically. So he literally started his own, created a Compound, his own studio, his own server, his own everything, to where he wouldn't be censored by the man and could do those kind of shows like that. So if you're into that really ultimate free speech like that, you have to be independent. So yeah, you can check out Compound Media, but he's talking about, since he's moved down there, that he's not really going to need the studio where Gino is anymore. So I don't know how that bodes for the rest of the Compound shows. I don't know what they're going to do.
I was wondering that as I was watching it, because if you look, and I know it could be one part of the studio that's set up that way, because I know when they used to do it, when they drank, it was sort of at a desk thing where
at a set. Yeah, they have like a dedicated studio, whole green screen in the back, everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
So they can make every show look
this was just his desk, and it may have been a green screen behind him.
Well, Anthony's got a good setup now. If you're talking about Anthony's office, that's his legit shit. That's no green screen. That's 100.
Okay, well, that's what I said. It really looked nice.
It is. That's all his new.
I was really impressed with the way he handled things, because he decided to do the show to, because evidently the night before it got out of hand. People got crazy, and I thought they'll come blow that building up. You got to watch what you say to people nowadays.
Well,
the way he handled it was.
That's good. You know that you and Anthony Cumia have something else in common, that he's recovering from open heart surgery.
I know that, and he looks okay. He looks like he's lost some weight.
He looks better.
Yeah, he looks better, and I don't think he's drinking. And,
less drinky. Yeah, he looks less drinky. Yes.
Yeah, and he has a good. He seems like his disposition was readjusted, because it is a life changing experience.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I brought that up, because I know that you can probably commiserate with him over that, because you went through that yourself, and you are bold and brave, and you're come out on the other side of it. And I'm so glad that you did, and that those kind of surgeries exist in our world.
That's right. Can't keep a good dog down.
That's right. Woof, woof, damn it. Whether it be my sister or Anthony Cumia, you can't keep them good dogs down. So there you go. Well, this is
that's right.
This is very cool that you called in today.
Yeah, if you get a chance, watch that. But I'm enjoying your show. I was sitting in the car waiting for her. She only had to have some kind of scan done. So we're going to have lunch now. So I thought I'd call and tell you about Anthony Cumia's show last night.
Well, good. Thank you. I'm very glad that you called in and let people get to know you and hear your voice for the first time. It's my sister Kathy calling in. So yeah, Kath, I'm in. This is Tuesday, so because of the changes going on in podcasting, and BS isn't on as much in the morning anymore or at all, people have been kind of asking me to do shows daily, so I'm taking a crack at it. So this is BF Live Tuesday, so I'm glad that you're a part of it and every show that you do, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thanks for calling in, all right?
You too, hon. Enjoy your show.
All right, love you. Thank you. That was my sister. That was BF Live sister, Kathy.
Yeah,
Thank you
it
for
was nice
checking
to
in.
finally hear her.
How about that? I thought about that the other day because I know many people like Jerry, which I can see in the chat now, and others have been saying, hey, can you get Tina on the show or could Kathy on the show or anybody? And I said, well, maybe they won't come on the camera, but maybe they'll be bold enough to do it on phone. So I'm glad she did. That was totally unplanned and unprovoked. Let's see. Later BF from Bybee. Thank you, Bybee. Thanks for everybody checking in today. Jake has been hijacked. Hey-o. Jake got hijacked. Jerry Lane says, good show. Going to rewind the 2 hours I missed. Well, thank you. I'm glad you have that to do. Capricorn, please. Well, you know what? I don't normally do special requests, but I will do one for you. Capricorn, please, coming right up before we pull this train station. Capricorn, today is an 8, Capricorn. I mean, my sister Kathy is a Capricorn. She's 22nd, right on the cusp. So this will be for you too, Kathy. Capricorn, today is an 8. Relax and have fun. Well, I don't know if you got past that already. Postpone important conversations, like don't bring it up. Spend unstructured time together with beloved people. Indulge your favorite passions. Reconnect with nature, beauty, and love. And that's Capricorn. As we pull this train into the station, I do request, because I love you guys. This is BF Live. Thanks for Dave Daffler and Ari Jane and all the people who were so generous with today, giving in PayPal, through my PayPal link, and through Super Chats. We're going to be here every day. We're going to do this every day.
We're doing it.
Hell yeah. I want to have a good rest of your Tuesday. I hope this was good for everybody. Kathy fan, yay. There you go, Jerry. I know you've been pushing for Kathy to be on the show somehow. Scott's giving the love to my sister. Donkey Kongton saying is what the fuck? Well, bro, like I said, I don't know if I can do a full 4 if that's what you mean that. Sorry, I was in a 9-minute delay. Look at it, and I read it for you anyway. That's a little more you know, or I think my sister and other people have done this before. If you go through like a desert and your thing spins, you're losing live time. So whenever you check your signal every now and then, hit that little live where it says the word live, tap on that and always make sure that you're watching the freshest shit when you're watching BF Live right here. Okay. Well, Capricorn to Kathy, 24, Heidi Doe. Thank you for accommodating Bobby. Hey, that's what we do here. This is my show, but this is your show. This is our show, and we're going to do it again tomorrow, 12 noon East, whether it be with Opie Bobby. If you can come, I'd be happy to have you. Even Jake, I guess. And, of course, Scott and Stormy. So tune in tomorrow at 12 noon East, 9 Pacific. See who tunes in, see who shows up, see what kind of show I got planned for you. I'm going to work hard, and I'm going to come back tomorrow with another show for you. I hope everybody had a great day. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Thank you for accommodating. Matt says bones up, and I say 666. And I want you inside of me. Peace and love. Have a great day. Catch up with the boys on the Shuley Network, the Levy-verse, and all the other great guys that podcast.
Hey, and join me in the lounge.
I'm sorry, Dominic. Please.
Yeah, I'll be in the lounge right away. Request a music video. I'm bringing back MTV, the good MTV, the old MTV where they played good music videos. So let's do this. Make your request. Catch me on twitch.tv/Bobby_Nick, or just search the Bobby Nick Show on Rumble and you can get me there. I'll be there in like 5 minutes.
There you go. Catch up with Bobby Nick. If not here on BF Live, you can catch up with him right now in the lounge on Twitch and Rumble. You heard it. He's bringing MTV back. He does requests. He lines up the videos. You watch him and hang out. So if you're in a mood for music, you hook up with my boy, Bobby Nick Havens. This has been a lot of fun, y'all. I appreciate it so much, and it really wouldn't be anything, and I wouldn't feel anything if you guys didn't show up and make this the show that it is. So for Bobby Nick Havens, for Jake Hudson, for Scott Fitzpatrick, for Stormy, and all of our great friends in the chat family, I say peace and love. Have a great day, and we'll see you the next time we see you, which is tomorrow right here on BF Live, because we're doing this all week, y'all. Tomorrow on BF Live, peace and love. Have a great Tuesday. Have a great Tuesday night. I'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday, noon East. We're out of here, y'all. Have a great one.
Later.